Yeah. I haven't missed any since, like, we've had a consistent group.
Those are actually pretty good.
Yeah, they're really good.
They're a lot less sour than the rest of them.
Yeah, that's why I like them a little bit more.
Okay. Hey, guys. Welcome.
Hi.
Oh, I was talking about candy.
Yeah. So, we are, I don't know, this is the Raising Nine Hells campaign with the Duck Boys.
We really do have to come up with a new name at this point.
With the Duck Boys, now that
like
half of our party is female.
Woo! Duck boys. Woo!
Last time on Raising Nine Hells, our intrepid adventurers were recovering from their combat with the Alpha Hellhound.
And we had a nice dip in the lake.
And you had a nice dip in the lake.
Oh, yeah.
In which absolutely nothing terrible happened at all.
Just before the lake, Kalia, having appeased her long-dead village, decided that it was time for her to take a break from the party and go and do something that she should have done a long time ago, to go and put her family's spirits to rest. She split from the party. She is now on her way to the water plane to go and do that, and then afterwards she's going to go back to Three Streams to work with James, I believe was his name, for the ice cream
the
empire,
ice cream,
the ice cream, but the ice cream empire as they are so calling it. She wants to be a large force in that, so she split off on her way. The rest of the party headed westward towards where they assumed Treefell's tribe was. On the way, they encountered a frozen lake that gave out underneath them, and it was a harrowing battle. Many of them nearly escaped with their lives. They did lose the mammoth, the cart, and any belongings that were on those, unfortunately. So there was some.
Can't believe the lake was holding a loaded weapon the whole time. Like, it was crazy.
Rest in peace, Alpha Hellhound Pelts.
Yeah. Don't bring a. Don't bring a mammoth to a lake fight, I suppose.
Lessons have been learned.
Lesson learned.
Afterwards, that encounter really left the party kind of questioning themselves in a lot of ways. We found out more about Naya and Nizintor as they both kind of discussed their upbringings and their past and what they're worried about in their lives.
We connected.
They did. They connected.
Human connection.
I'm still a little racist towards him, though.
Still racist.
And Navarre listened to the whole thing while pretending to be asleep. Which reminds me, two of our players, Jake and Anita, were not able to make it today, so their players, or their characters, will be strangely absent today.
Or just following along, but completely silent.
Yeah, that's how I'm seeing it. They're there, but they're not.
They are.
They're there, but like we're not gonna. This is not our fight, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hear mothers cheering from far away.
There you go. They finished their traveling and did come across the party of Goliaths. And I guess quick note, my sister is in the other room with her daughter. So if you hear a baby screaming, it's either me or the child in the next room.
I'm like, who's making that noise?
Yeah, it's my sister. It's probably a tape gun.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Treefell decided to stay behind after coming across his tribe. They met with a few members of the tribe, and then met Kovtor, who is the chieftain of the tribe, but he doesn't match the description that Treefell gave of the chieftain. Your players don't exactly know why or who he is.
The picture. It's still there.
Oh, yes.
The picture is still there.
Yeah. We have a character drawing of it, of him. So he doesn't look like what Treefell is described as being the chieftain. After talking with him for a while and asking if he knew the location of where this sword piece might be, he let them know that it's considered something bad, something evil or unholy. They've lost a lot of Goliaths in the to whatever lies there. No one really has a good explanation of it, because anyone who has died. So the party asking for help as to where it is, he says that they need to prove themselves worthy of such information. Goliaths don't help people of their own accord. You have to prove that you are worthy of help. You need to show that you are strong and capable of taking care of yourself. So therefore, he challenged one of your party members to it translates to an honor battle, but it's a Motslog in Giantish. So Naya stepped up to that challenge, and the battle currently is set to take place at dawn, considered to be a holy time to the Goliaths, and a good fitting place for a Motslog to take place. Nazintor approached Treefell, asking him to use his memories of fighting as a Goliath himself, with the magic item that you have that transfers memories for a short time, hoping to use that again in this battle for Naya and the Chieftain. And that's really about where we left off.
Great. Well, it's nighttime, yes?
Yes.
I'm sleeping. I'm prepping.
Zintor stays up all night waiting to get closer to dawn so he can use the item correctly within the hour, so it gives her enough time to still have it for the fight, but not like too close that it's like, he's coming back in and doing it while they're getting set up, or like while they're coming to talk to her. If that makes sense.
Well, then I guess I'm just sleeping. Treefell has no reason to stay awake other than, I don't know, whatever feelings he's having right now.
Yeah, and you are...
And I did update Treefell on everything that was going on.
That little child cry in the back is how Treefell's feeling, right?
Yes, yes, that is his inner child screaming.
Yeah, and Treefell, you are going through a lot, knowing that you're, what do we decide, like a mile away from your tribe right now?
Something like that, about like a few minutes out.
Yeah, so
Just
you're...
mostly...
You were far enough away you weren't going to be of serious help if we got into issues, but not far enough away that it'd be impossible.
Yeah. And with, just being back at this place, all old memories are coming back up, me wondering what happened to my family, because, now my brother is apparently the chieftain, it's like, what happened there?
And you have not told Nazintor, correct?
I don't think I've told him.
I don't think so.
That
yeah.
the chieftain was brother. I have told them that my father was a chieftain, but not the brother.
She's so cute.
Look at she go.
Sorry, I love
And so
children. They're adorable. This is why I'm a teacher.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, that was Kira, not Naya. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, Naya also loves children.
Well, yes, but Naya's asleep.
Correct.
Naya's not currently in over here.
Plus, I think Naya might see some Goliath children and not realize that they're children.
It's probably a fair possibility.
That's true. How tall are they? They're still probably like 5 feet.
Exactly.
Yeah. Depending on their age, yeah, they're probably a little taller than most children would be.
Yeah.
Babies would still be
probably
babies,
some
though.
like preteen 12-year-olds that are
but,
like
they're like
hitting their
3 feet
early
long
maturation,
children.
like 6 feet rates already.
Yeah.
3 feet long children. The poor mother.
The mothers are 7 feet to 8 feet tall.
Still.
It's fair. It's fair. Well, and I think with that, he's just sleeping not very soundly in the cold, even though he's very comfortable with the cold, and this is probably the first good sleep he's able to have in a while. It's still very restless.
Well, close to dawn at some point, he's gonna get slapped awake by Nazintor going, "Okay, it's time. You know what to do. It's the same thing we did when Radgrid fought against that one guy back before we got onto the West Wind."
Oh, that's why I have no idea what you're talking about. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's I think Treefell's probably
Still
just
haven't listened
mostly
to
combing
everything,
through his
as you
own
can tell.
memories, trying to figure out like what would probably be the best one to give up.
If you have any about the exact ritual that she's about to go through, I would suggest those ones, but
It's mostly just a hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
Like it's literally just like you take off your armor, you drop your weapons, and you just, duke it out fist to fist.
and if you know if you have any memories of Koftor fighting, so she can know like his tells or his fighting style, that probably would be most helpful as well.
Yeah,
I
And
think
you and
Nazintor would
Koftor-
say he doesn't know who Koftor really is, but like he would know Koftor probably. Treefell probably watched him fight too. If he's now the chieftain and grew up with Treefell, like he would know that there's a chance that whoever Koftor is would have fought in Treefell's vision.
And you and Comptor sparred frequently.
absolutely.
So so you just kind of think to yourself, oh, I know exactly which memories to give him.
Yeah,
So he'll take those and then he'll go and stealth back into the place where everyone else was staying and currently resting. And kind of do the same thing where he shakes awake Naya.
What?
Hey,
What do you want?
okay. Wake up. Come on,
Why?
sit up.
I will say though, the memory I will like to say that I put into the cube was the one time I managed to win a fight against him.
Okay.
The one and only time.
Here, look at this. This is going to sound strange, but I want to show you this. And he shows you a cube with 6 individual faces on the sides. Like each side of the cube has a face on it. And he's going to pull it out and he's going to kind of hand it to you. He's going to say, right? Isn't that what it was?
But technically, it was just a multicolored cube. Each of the face was a different color.
I keep doing this
but
every time.
honestly, I much prefer that each face
Has
of the
a
cube
face.
has a face on it.
The way I wrote it down, I thought it was faces on a cube, and then every time you've told me it's just been colors, and I'm like, I do this every time I talk about this item.
But
It
at
just
this
sounds
point,
so much cooler.
yeah, at
Anyways.
this point, it's canon. I love
It's
it.
canon.
Okay.
Honestly, it makes sense. If you're doing memories, you gotta have the
So, yeah.
emotional faces on there.
So he shows you a multicolored cube with a different
Nope, it's got faces.
color of face on each cube, and the faces are all different colors. And he's gonna kind of just hold it out to you. He's gonna say, "Okay, we found this item a long time ago. Basically,
It's
what
just like
this
2
does,
months ago.
which is a long time when you consider
real life, it's been like
life,
2 years.
It's been
Well,
2
Especially
years.
since I've only been a part of these guys for less than
Yeah.
that, so.
I'm not good at keeping fake time in my head. Sorry, y'all.
That's
Big
good.
time is going crazy.
And he's gonna say, so we got this about 2 months ago. Basically what this does is this allows you to look at someone else's memories. Or like you can kind of store memories in this and then look at them for up to an hour. I have taken part of the memories of Treefell in fighting and like how he fought and how he learned to fight and all of the fighting that was done in his tribe and put it into this. This could give you a significant advantage in your fight against Koftor.
Huh.
And he's just gonna kind of hold out the cube.
I'm not taking it yet. I'm just kind of looking at it. Why do you think I need this?
Because I'm always looking to get an edge over everyone else.
But like, do you not think that I can do it? I don't like this hesitation.
Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly.
Wow. Okay.
In my defense, I don't know anything about how this guy fights. And while I've seen you fight, I will always look to get an edge over anyone that I can. Anyway, we need to make sure that this works. We need all the help we can get.
But
And
like,
this is something that I think would help you.
this is a magical
immensely.
outside help. Like, if he finds out that we've used this.
It's literally like, as long as you stare at this now and I put this cube away before they ever see it, no one will ever know you had it. We've done this before and it worked out perfectly. No one knew that we had it. No one knew that he was getting outside help. He just looked into it and it gave him an advantage in the fight. And he won the fight very easily. Of course, he won the fight very easily because he actually rolled like insanely well the
He rolled
entire
really
freaking time.
good.
And I was like, I didn't need to do this at all if you're gonna just freaking roll like that. But that's besides the point.
Ah.
I will tell you, I think it's worth it. But this is something that, you know, I will always look for an advantage over anything that I can. Anyone that I can. I don't play the game straight. I don't play fair. I play to win. And I have no problems admitting that.
You think that I don't play to win?
I don't know. This is an honor battle. You're the one who's dealing with...
I've done honor battles before.
Yeah. So if you want the advantage...
Just not against Goliaths, but like, yeah.
If you want the advantage, take the cube. You don't want the advantage, you don't have to take the cube. If it were me, I'd take the cube.
I would like an advantage. But I feel insulted at this notion. And I think I'm too prideful to take it.
Is that you saying that, or is that like an inner monologue of...
No, I'm
No,
saying it.
Okay. Alright. He's probably gonna just look at you just questioningly, thinking, like, basically the look on his face is saying, I think you're making a mistake. But he'll pocket the cube.
Okay.
And then he'll just wait till the fight. Well, good luck then.
Thanks. I believe in me.
That was a
I can
very
do it.
tense moment. I will be.
I'm
Holy
telling
cow.
I'm telling the three of you right now. I still have no problems or reservations about selling out Treefell if we end up needing it. If this fight goes poorly and you lose, we've got to do something to get that location. We've got to find a way to get to Eldath, and I have no problem selling out Treefell if
Who
that's
said
needed.
I'll lose?
I plan for every occasion.
I won't lose.
I hope so.
I'm like eating my breakfast as I'm talking to you, just like, I won't lose.
So,
He's more
just so you
questionable
know,
and doubting than she is right now, for sure.
winning, losing doesn't. So like losing the battle. Excuse me. Losing the battle doesn't negate you from earning their respect. They, you know, like they're basically just testing your moxie. Like, do you hold your own in battle? You know, if you lose, that's fine. You're fighting the chieftain, right? Type of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, winning definitely earns you a lot more respect. A lot more respect.
Yeah.
I mean, you would almost be considered part of the tribe. You know, and this is probably all stuff that Treefell would have told you. You'd probably almost be considered part of the tribe if you yourself can beat the chieftain.
Okay, because Nazintor was operating under the...
Like if we,
I don't
honestly
know
was
what
also
the
thinking
the
if they
tribe
lose, they're
would
not getting
do.
the location.
Yeah.
But if it's like a,
You get
oh yeah,
two shots.
you get 2 shots in, and he just like mops the floor with you, then he doesn't consider you part of.
That won't happen. I won't lose. I'm manifesting.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Is there anything else that you want to do?
That was all Nazintor would do.
Treefell is just
Stretching.
staring at the sun right now. He can't do anything.
I'm stretching.
Okay.
Nazintor's just going through every possibility in his head and just plotting what the next step is for every potential outcome and scenario he can.
I find a moment alone, and I pray to Eldath.
Okay. What do you say?
Girl, if you make me lose, I swear to high heaven.
The accent came out and everything.
Do you want to roll a religion check?
Sure.
All right.
5.
Every time you guys try to talk to Eldath.
I feel like I'm the only person who's ever had success with it at this point.
Yeah, even
No.
you had a bad
Even
time.
though I tend to always have a bad time. What are you talking about?
in my defense, I've had a couple of moments with Eldath that have definitely saved our skins as were necessary.
That's true.
But now trying to talk to her, it's been a lot rougher for me because I'm actually not able to use her as a get out of jail free card.
Your relationship with Eldath is the 11th hour kind of relationship.
Oh, 100%, dude. Stuff has happened in our past as the existence of the pre-group of Duck Boys that have forced me to be closer to Eldath than I ever would normally.
The pre-group of Duck Boys?
Yes.
Previous group of Duck Boys, I think you mean.
No, the pre-group. Before we were the Duck Boys.
Oh, before the Duck
we
Boys.
were the dwarf, elven, gnomish, dragonborn party that nearly
okay.
died because someone decided to shoot someone with alcohol using a firebolt spell.
Well, and then you almost died because of the spiders, and then you almost died because of...
There have been almost deaths in quite a few times of our lives where Eldath is the only reason we didn't die.
Eldath really does come in clutch.
She has been the clutch savior of the campaign so far.
Eldath
Which is why I'm okay with my character dying, knowing that she'll eventually get tired of us always killing ourselves almost.
Eldath on Mount Olympus, just like, oh my gosh, these idiots.
I guarantee you, she was watching that lake going, oh my gosh, I don't want to save them again. They better figure
Just
out a way
looking
out
at
of
the
this,
lake
because
like,
if not,
"Come
they're
on,
drowning.
man."
But yeah, no, she may not hear me, but yeah, I'm just like, I swear to high heaven, if I don't win this battle,
I can't wait till it's all
I'ma
natural
kill-
ones.
I'm gonna kill everybody. I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting good.
I'm
my gosh.
not manifesting
Do
good.
not talk about... Do you know what happened last time? Jeremy put a short up on it where I said, please don't be a nat 1, and then it was a nat 1 immediately. Don't jinx us, man.
Have you guys been seeing those shorts? I have a coworker that's like,
haven't watched them
you
yet.
should make those. You should make shorts for them. He's like, you'll get more publicity. I'm like, I'm not trying to get publicity, but then I got thinking, I'm like, yeah, it'd be kind of fun to
They are kind of fun.
to kind of.
It is
watch
very
that.
surreal hearing my own voice in a YouTube short. It was like, oh my gosh.
So
I am Team Chaos, so I'm all for manifesting the crappy rolls. I'm all for it.
All right. Well, we got a fight in the morning. Let's go.
I'm ready.
What voice
So-
was that coming from?
Yeah. It's my next character
This-
after I.
no, this is Treefell.
After Treefell dies.
Treefell is finally coming out. He's like, howdy y'all, I'm
So
Treefell.
this is where Treefell's heritage comes from.
My
That
word.
explains so much now.
Sweet home Alabama.
I do have to come up with a actual voice for Treefell, though. Anyway.
Okay.
Your voice is Treefell. It's fine.
I-
My voice is Naya.
That's true.
So
My voice was 2 characters for a while.
Your voice was 2 characters for a while.
and then there'd be times where he's like, where he would suddenly be like, oh yeah, suddenly I'm Kalia, now I'm talking, and
I'm
Yeah,
not
I
good
remember
with
that.
voices.
Wait, hold on,
I'm
he
not
was-
good with
he
voices.
bounced back and forth.
Well, I'll never remember to raise my voice in octave. Hold up.
I'm the
Okay.
first to
Oh, gosh.
admit I was ill prepared to do what I was doing, but we made it work.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So now you wait for another half an hour.
Okay.
You watch as the sky gets slowly brighter and brighter as the sun begins to come up. Treefell.
I'm just taking a nap.
You're, but you do start to notice, how you start when you're asleep and you start to notice that it's getting brighter around you. You are starting to have that thing, and out of sheer anxiety, you do wake up because of it, and you know that you're only a couple of minutes away from the Motslog taking place. Nizintor, you're still just kind of reeling your head, in some ways wondering how Naya could have denied the upper hand. You're the kind of person that you're constantly looking for a way to become better, become more formidable to your enemies and such, and somebody turning down an opportunity like that is a little surprising to you. And in a lot of ways, you're like, yeah, she's an idiot for not taking this, because any kind of a leg up would have been helpful.
I'm also dead tired now and exhausted.
Yeah, you do have a level of exhaustion. Eventually, from out of his dwelling, The same figure that you saw yesterday, only this time donning a cloak of white fur, you all recognize as a winter wolf fur cloak. He comes out, and you watch as he takes a big, deep breath, and his large, barrel-y chest just fills with air. And he releases it, and he steps into the ring. He first kneels down in the center of it, facing towards the east, towards the rising sun, and he gives a prayer to his god, who now I can't... Oh, Kavaki. He gives a prayer to Kavaki. You can tell that this is well rehearsed, and Treefell, I assume you can't hear it at the moment, but you know this is taking place.
Treefell feels a little guilty.
He gives a... and you've never heard your father, or you've never heard your brother give this prayer before. It was always your father. And so you kind of picture your brother doing this around this time, and it's a surreal moment to know that your father is gone. But he gives a rehearsed prayer to Kavaki for strength for the tribe, for the gratitude that they have for his constant guiding strong hand. And
Can I try praying for Nizintor again, quietly, while he's
for
doing this?
Nizintor,
Yeah. Not Nizintor.
you want to pray for Nizintor?
Not Nizintor. I meant Eldaf.
Heaven knows he
Oh,
needs
great
it, but...
Nizintor, please hear my prayer.
Dang.
I meant Eldaf.
Don't give me any ideas, because that one day, who knows?
Do not give him a god complex, please.
I meant Eldaf.
Yeah, during this holier, very solemn moment, you do kind of take a moment to
Pray again
turn
silently.
your thoughts towards Eldath again.
Religious check?
Yeah.
Would Nizintor notice her praying?
Roll an insight check.
18.
What is my insight?
I got an 18.
Okay. I want to see what he gets real
I
quick.
got a 10.
You notice her drop her head, and you think that it means that suddenly the weight of what's coming is, for her, that she's becoming nervous. You think that it's an act of nervousness rather than solidarity and prayer. With an 18 religion check, you turn your thoughts, you take the opportunity of the solidarity of the moment and turn your thoughts towards Eldath, and you feel a bit of peace. And your thoughts turn towards the cube once again that Nizintor offered you.
Is Eldaf telling me I should have taken it?
He 100% is still
I'm too
touching the cube in his
prideful.
hand.
I didn't want to take it because it's insulting.
What do you do?
I mean, it's too late to take it now.
No, it's not. He told you the memories last for an hour,
But like,
and it's only been half an hour.
if I did it now, he would be able to see it.
He's still giving the prayer, and the rest of the tribe is... so each member of the tribe is standing outside of their dwelling. Some of them are turned towards the chieftain, and all the rest are turned towards the east, with their heads bowed in solemn prayer as well.
I motion toward Nizintor. I like snap at him. I'm like, come here. Come here.
Guess he'll nonchalantly wander towards you.
Fine, I'll take it. I'm still mad though. I think this is stupid.
Can I sneak it to her so she can look at it without
Like,
anyone notices.
my hands
All
are
she
like
has to do is just hold it up to her forehead for a minute, for a
Like a
few seconds.
2 seconds. Okay.
Well, I want to make it so no one notices.
Okay. Both of you roll a sleight of hand check.
Natural 1.
Oh my gosh.
That's 15 for me.
Told you, I'm Team Chaos.
So.
It's really bad.
So Nazintor, you go to so you go to hand it to her slyly, and you forget that she's just as tall as you are, if not a little bit taller. And so where you normally reach down, she's reaching upwards, and so she smacks the forearm of your hand, and it kind of startles you a little bit, and you drop it. So you drop it into the snow right in between the two of you. And Naya, you realize this, and you're quite calm about this, and so you pretend to do stretches
Heck yeah.
before your fights. You take a moment and you just kind of start doing a couple of little squats, and you nonchalantly pick it up while you do one of your squats, and you do a couple of lunges just to kind of really loosen yourself up. You now have the cube in your possession.
All right, I'm still doing some stretches, and I just put it up to my forehead.
Okay.
I would say he probably would whisper. You have to put it to your head or something, just so you know.
Screw you, Eldath.
Oh my gosh, what have I gotten myself into?
Exactly.
Just head on
It's like,
forehead,
freaking course!
the face palm motions, just.
And I would imagine in our hands it's still smaller.
It's an inch.
it's pretty.
Well, yeah, we're
it's
pretty big people, too.
Yeah, it's an inch by an inch by an inch.
Oh,
it's,
yeah, so I'm it's in my palm, and
Yeah.
I'm just doing a full-on face
Yay
plant.
big?
That's like 2 inches.
You're right.
It's
that
like
is
an
2
inch and a half, 2
Oh,
inches.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
So, yeah.
Oh,
so
the whispers. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Actually, that's probably like an inch. So it's like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So it's like a regular D6 die.
I'm just doing this. I'm just like, jeez.
Okay. So you hold it up to your forehead, and suddenly you are taken by all of the memories that you have. You suddenly see yourself as if you are Treefell. You're taller than normal. You look down and you have these giant unclawed hands, and you are, as a young Goliath, sparring off with a much younger Kovtor chieftain, and you see as you are in this hand-to-hand battle, going back and forth, and the fight ends with you picking up Kovtor and kind of tossing him to the side, as a bunch of the other young Goliaths start cheering. And you now have a +1 to your attacks for this battle.
To hit, correct?
To hit, yeah. Not to damage, but just to hit. Because you've basically just gotten, kind of an insight to Kovtor.
Okay.
So, that'll last for an hour.
Oh, and Nazintor
So pretty much the whole battle.
definitely just leaves after dropping the cube out of embarrassment. So he's just gone. So you have the cube with you still.
Yeah, it's a good thing I was nonchalant. Freaking moron.
Moron!
He can't hear you. He's already far enough away. He can't hear you.
Fine.
So 30 seconds
I
later.
just say you're a moron in my breath anyway.
30 seconds later, the chieftain ends with a battle cry that all of the tribe mimics at the same time. Kovtor stands up. He looks towards you and he gives you a rather warm smile. And he invites you into the ring.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I walk in.
Okay. He takes off his cloak and he hands it to someone standing outside of the ring. And he looks to you and he says, as a reminder of the rules of this Motslog, it is an honor battle. Nothing is to be gained or lost during this battle. It is an opportunity for one party to compare the other in loyalty and mettle. There is to be no weapons and no armor. Racial given gifts are to be used, but no other aids.
Little hint of a smile shows up on my face.
As I am the one that has proposed the Motslog, I give you the ability to first swing.
Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. That's a Karate Kid reference.
Of course it
Into the ground.
Cobra Kai! Anyway.
So, it is now
Punch him in the face!
your turn. We're not going to roll initiative because it's literally just the two of us, and he's giving you the first hit.
Okay.
Keep in mind that you have the Tavern Brawler feat, so you do a d4 of damage plus your strength. He will just do a 1 plus his strength. So keep that in mind. Does that make
Wait.
sense?
Oh, you are so advantageous right now. Holy
A
cow.
D4 plus my strength, and then plus
Is-
that one.
That's what you're... No. So...
The one was for hitting. To
Okay.
hit
Yeah.
him.
So you'll roll a d20 like normal
Okay.
to hit. You'll add your proficiency, your strength, and that plus 1.
Okay.
When you're doing damage, you do a d4 plus your strength.
Okay.
He will just do a 1 plus his strength.
Good thinking doing Tavern Brawler, because that's huge. Unarmed damage normally does nothing.
Also, I have another question. My
Okay.
armor class is different now because I'm not wearing my armor, right?
You have armor, right?
Yeah.
You normally wear armor.
Is it 10 plus something?
So
And plus
it's
your dexterity. I think.
it's 10 plus your dexterity, and because you're a barbarian, it's plus your constitution modifier.
Oh,
yeah,
so
you
that's
have one
14.
armor.
Wow.
So that's 14.
My armor only adds 1?
That's why we
stupid.
decided to give you armor, was because you were like, yeah, but I could get more with armor. So
Okay,
that's why.
so right now,
Eventually your
my
armor
armor
will
class
go
is
up.
14.
Is 14. That's good to know.
Okay.
Beat him up! Beat him up!
So keep that in mind too. So you have probably just not put on your armor after your night's rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, I need to get better armor, y'all.
So
Kick him in the face!
you watch as he kind of clamps his hands into fist.
I do
And-
the same.
What?
I do the same.
Okay. You know, he has just this leather band across his chest, which is just kind of more of an accessory piece than anything. It doesn't afford anything. But he waits for you to strike.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I can use my breath weapon, so
You
no.
can.
I'm just gonna straight up go to punch him in the ribs.
Going right
All
for
right.
the kidney, are you?
And then, wait, how much? Sorry, how much taller is he than me? I'm 6.5 feet.
So he's like 7 feet 8 inches, something like
okay,
that. Like
so he's
over a foot taller than you.
okay. Yeah, so his chest would probably be right. Yeah, so I go for his ribs.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and roll attack.
$24.
24. That will hit.
I rolled a 18.
That's not good.
Six.
Not bad, not bad.
Oh, actually, it's 25 because I have an advantage.
Well,
so.
then in that case, it doesn't hit. Oh.
Sorry, the armor class was beatable from 18 to 24. Sorry, you passed it. You hit it
Alright.
too good.
Can I have
Sorry.
one of you keep track of how many rounds of combat we've had?
You got it.
Just because since it's two of us, there's a chance that we could be
Lose it.
really going for a long time, and so like with rage or anything like that, that's time sensitive.
Round 1.
Fight.
Fight!
Okay, so you come over very quickly. You just you just kind of just absolutely sprint over and just sock one right into his ribs, and you hear as the air kind of is expelled from him as you get just underneath the ribs and push it out through the diaphragm.
Yeah, that's right.
Roll damage.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, wait. How much was it for damage again?
D4 plus your strength.
7.
7.
7.
What'd you roll? You roll
1.
You have a +6 strength.
Yeah.
What's your strength? Your strength is +3.
No. I upgraded. Sorry.
No, that's
Nope.
not. That's
Nope.
saving throw, so that's different. So
That's-
you need to use this one.
Fudge. 4.
Okay. All right, that makes more sense. I was like, hold on,
You only use this number if he says specifically roll a strength saving throw. Otherwise, you ignore that number and you use it.
Okay. I'm still learning.
That's okay.
It's okay. And strength saving throws aren't very common, are they? It's more like I hear dex saving throws a lot and wisdom saving throws a lot, but strength is more rare for sure.
Those are definitely the most common for sure.
Yeah. Anyway,
Rarest being charisma saving throw.
charisma saving throws are rough.
Okay. So he takes just a split second before he very ferociously swings at you, and he gets a 21 to hit.
Fudge.
So he's gonna automatically do.
Did you rage?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Shoot. Okay. He does 5 points of damage.
Okay.
So he swings his arm wildly and kind of clocks you into the middle of the jaw, or into the side of your jaw. Your turn.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm sorry.
Ouch. But
Hey, Treefell, you wouldn't happen to know what kind of a class your brother is, right?
most Goliaths are barbarians.
Okay.
I'm a barbarian. Sounds good.
I'm just curious.
Okay.
You might have a monk in there. There's like a paladin. His name's Fang. He's cool.
Well, he hit me in the jaw. I'm gonna hit him in the jaw back.
All right.
Screw him.
Punch his teeth out. What was it?
8. So
8 plus.
3.
Yep. Plus proficiency. That's another 3. 14.
+1 because you have an extra advantage.
That is true.
So that's 15 total.
15.
That does not hit.
Dang.
That just
knew it.
misses. Right, and so
16.
so you swing up. So you have to reach quite a ways up, and he just barely misses as you can feel the heat radiating off of his face. Is how close your fist was to his face.
Okay.
And oof. So that's a 10, so that won't hit.
Good.
So he goes to try and stomp on your foot to try and kind of hold you down for a second, but you're able to move out of the way just in time.
Okay. I'm gonna try to like pummel him to the ground. So I'm gonna like ram into him like the way football players do.
Okay. So
Just go for the ground game.
So that'll be a grapple check.
I do have a grappling bonus.
What is your grappling bonus?
I don't know. I just put grappling bonus.
I might have to pull that up.
Do you remember where that was? Is that part of your feat? Is that part of your
It's
class?
probably part of the barbarian. Let me see.
I did put it underneath.
Can I have one of you look under Barbarian, the other one look under the feats, under the Tavern Brawler?
You look under Tavern Brawler.
Okay.
Closer to
I have feats marked anyway, so it's easy for me to get there.
I need to mark feats really bad.
Do you know what subclass you are?
Her subclass is in Tasha's Cauldron.
Path of
Oh.
Zealot.
Okay, I don't think that's here.
Yeah, there's nothing on Tavern Brawler about grapple. Oh wait, when you hit a creature with an unarmed strike or an improvised weapon on your turn, you can use a bonus action to attempt to grapple the target.
Oh, okay.
That sounds.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember where this would be in here, honestly.
That could be it.
That's probably what that is then.
So as a bonus
Yeah,
action,
my
you can just
subclass is
grab
Path
him.
of the Zealot. That's all I know.
George, you want to look it up? I'm gonna assume. Oh, because you said grapple bonus.
Yeah.
So it's a grapple bonus action.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, so you can actually attack him and then do a grapple.
Heck yeah. Can I do the grapple then attack him?
I think it said that when
You'd have to strike someone.
You have to
and
strike
when you
someone.
strike them, you can use a bonus action
Okay.
to grapple them.
How about
You
I?
could just use a grapple as an action though,
Yeah,
but then you'd be wasting your action grappling. But if you wanted to like bonus action rage and then grapple, that'd be one way you could do it.
It is not in Tasha's. I think it's in Xanathar's.
do I
This
have
is
Xanathar's?
XGE. I wonder if that
Path of the Zealot is not in here.
says
No.
what type of book it is.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely Xanathar's.
XGE would be Xanathar's Guide to Everything, my
Yeah,
guess.
that's
exactly.
Xanathar. There's so many books.
So many books. I've got it here
books.
somewhere. Wow,
More
it's weird
books.
taking them off and not hearing music.
I know, dude. I took them off and I was like, this is so strange.
Holy cow, you're right. That's so weird.
I kind of like it actually.
I do like
I do
it.
too.
It's nice, but it is weird. I'm
the immersion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get used to some of the new changes you keep bringing to us.
Yeah. But it's kind of fun.
Oh,
I
it
almost
is.
brought my own
Trust me,
headphones,
it's
which are a
way
bit
fun.
bigger, so it's like I would be like fully immersed if I brought those.
I know, it really helps with the immersion though. Like, it makes me want to get back in. I'm like, oh, come on.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah.
In
so
the
I
meantime,
think,
that seems to be what it is.
I think that's what it is. So yeah. So it said specifically that you had to attack with unarmed strike or with an improvised weapon.
Okay.
And then use your bonus action to grapple.
I
What a-
am also proficient in improvised weapons.
Your path is
Fistful of snow count as an improvised weapon.
Does what?
Fistful of snow.
What are you gonna do with a fistful of
Well,
snow?
like I'm
Punch someone with
legitimately
it.
Throw it
wondering.
into his
Honestly.
eye.
Like if she falls to the ground, grabs it, and throws it into his eyes, does that count as an improvised weapon? Legitimate question.
not part of Path of Zealot, but dang, you have some cool abilities.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, this is where Warrior of the Gods and Divine Fury. That's where I
Divine Fury is terrifying. Anyway, back to the battle.
have.
Here, do you want to hold on to that? Because
Yeah.
we may need it.
Yeah, I guess.
So I'm gonna like go full on karate and like kick him in the ribs, kick him in the chest, try to knock him back or
So
knock
you're
him
gonna
down.
reach like eye level and kick him.
Yeah, that's a high kick.
I can do that.
You
Okay.
can do a high kick.
Okay.
I can do that.
All right. Roll
Wait,
for it.
how
I'm
much
not- I'm
bigger
not
is he
trying
than her?
He's
a foot
about
taller.
Foot and a half.
Yeah, she can. Kick
I can
him in
do
the
that.
ribs. That wouldn't be that
Okay.
hard.
I just wanted to
if I tried
double
to
check.
kick him in
Go
the
for the
face,
kickies.
that'd be a different story.
That is a very different story. Yes.
I'm
Go
trying
for
to
the
kick
kickies.
him in the ribs or the chest area to knock him back or down.
Okay.
And even if she misses, she's likely to hit him in the hips or the pelvis anyway.
Exactly. Hang on, math.
I can help. What is it?
11?
11 plus 3 plus 3. That is a
No,
7.
5. Plus
5.
3 plus 3.
Okay, that's an 11 plus. It's 12.
12 does not hit.
Sit there and think about what you've done.
Yeah, think about it.
So yes,
So let's keep that open because
No, yeah, keep the dice
I
trail.
might-
we got
I
more
might
than
have
more than
more.
one are going in
More
there. I have
dice
a
are going in
feeling.
there for
so
sure.
you swing yourself back, reaching forward, and he just kind of steps back and watches as your foot. But he is actually going to reach for it and
Gosh.
try to grab your foot while it's still there in the air.
Is that yours?
What? Relaxing sounds? No. What?
Bedroom speaker.
Oh, bedroom speaker. Yeah.
That yours?
Yeah.
Why is my phone connected to it?
No, wait. Actually, bedroom speaker is upstairs in my parents' bedroom.
Is it connected through Wi-Fi?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Sorry about that.
You're good.
I could apparently stop your Sorry.
Okay, so he's gonna basically roll a grapple check. So you're gonna need to roll an opposing. It's either a acrobatics or an athletics check, whichever one.
Athletics.
And
Okay.
if you were raging, you probably get advantage on this.
Yeah, you're not raging yet.
He got a. What'd you get?
Not a 6.
So we got a 15 plus 7.
It's a strength proficiency.
Her strength should be, or her.
Oh,
So
Athletics?
athletics, it's plus.
Yeah, 11. 11 beats
11.
11 beats like a 22, right? Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So.
I did math.
Wait, isn't this opposite day where the lower number wins?
Yeah, I took linear algebra. Like 22 is bigger than 15. Come on.
Think about what you've done.
Grapple creature speed becomes 0. Cannot benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grapples. Condition also ends. Gosh dang it! What happened? Like.
So Nazintor just watches her basically get pile drived into the ground, going, okay, so he's gonna definitely start looking at what's his next option to prove, like, they're worth getting this information. And his mind's gonna start looking, he's gonna start looking around to see if he can find, like, probably gonna start looking to see if he can find a way to steal the information without anyone
Oh.
noticing.
Okay, so grapple doesn't do what I thought it
These
did.
are just poles.
Yeah,
They're
so
like-
they're
They're like rib
bones.
cages.
yeah they're like mammoth rib bones.
Okay.
They're just more or less shoved into the
We are
ground.
now on round 4, apparently.
Okay. Right now, there's nothing that's tracked by
Okay.
time, but
The moment there is, just tell me and I'll start tracking.
can
In
do.
that case. I don't need to track it.
So grapple basically just means you can't move. Like that's literally it. It doesn't say anything about him having advantage or anything like that on any attack rolls.
Okay.
So, but that was his turn. So you reach up, try to kick him, and he just grabs your foot in the air.
Isn't it that she's restrained and she has disadvantage on her attack rolls? when she's grappled?
It doesn't even say that.
Oh.
I don't know.
Huh.
Should we consider that
For a fight
No.
like this, I feel
charmed,
like
deafened, frightened, grappled, incapacitated?
No.
I would assume for a fight like this, grappling and like failing the grappling check so that he's like on top of her would give her disadvantage on like something.
Yeah.
Either he gets advantage to his attacks or she gets a disadvantage on attacks to him.
I'm gonna punch you.
I'm trying to be fair here.
I know.
I feel like it would make more sense that he has advantage over her having disadvantage.
That's kind of
Yeah.
how I feel. Like
That's
his
kinda what I
attacks
feel.
Because
would
if you're
have
being
advantage.
grabbed, you can still like kick him in the freaking
Yeah.
Oh
where
shoot!
the sun don't shine anyway.
We should actually both have 2 attacks
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's
because we're both 5th level.
We're just getting started.
We're
That's
just getting
all.
started. It's
Chieftain goes, all right.
It's the
Clothes are coming
famous
off.
sword battle from
So
Princess
this
Bride.
was the
where
first
it's like,
round.
I have something to tell you. Tell me then. I'm not left-handed. So that's basically what it is.
That's
you're both
exactly
like,
what it
okay.
is.
You're both fighting with your left hand, and then and you're like, you know what?
That was my left leg that I kicked. So
No, there's
Okay.
definitely like a ringing bell, and like both of the participants have just gone to separate corners, and now it's like, all right, round 2 start. Now
Round
the fight
two,
begins.
bell.
I like this app. It's got stuff.
She goes in the corner to Centaur and just like goes up to her, just like, bro.
You can do this twice
Do
now.
I need to sell Treefell out? Do I seriously
No.
need to sell
You're-
Treefell out?
I'm
You
testing
keep their
him.
attention.
I'm
Put
testing
on a
him.
good show. I'll sneak into the tent and I'll
No.
steal everything from
No, I'm
him.
testing him. Give me
Wait,
like
is
3
this
more
actually
rounds.
happening?
No, legitimately,
Yes.
Nazintor
Yes.
wants to try to figure out if he can steal
The
the
chief
Okay,
is
so which is
talking. The
fine.
chief is talking
Let's
with
just say
Fang.
I'm being
This is
no,
a
I'm being
legitimate
pinned,
thing,
I'm
if
being
you're
pinned to
allowing
the
it.
floor right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just spit.
Treefell,
I'm being pinned to the
Treefell is
floor.
sitting in the wilderness. Goes, suddenly I feel like my life is in danger.
Okay,
My
I'm
life
being
expectancy
pinned
just
to the
dropped
floor
out of
right now.
nowhere.
And then he starts yelling out, "Should I help?" And I'm like, "No, give me 3 more rounds."
Chief is
So-
talking with freaking.
And
like,
while she's
Ram.
saying like no, he's literally trying to find a way to see if he can get into the tent of the chieftain and sneak information without anyone noticing.
Okay. We will get to that in
That is 100% something he's looking
Okay.
at because she looks like she's having trouble, and he is
I'm not
100%
left-handed.
trying to get an advantage any way he can.
This is crazy.
Okay, yeah, so So technically, that's his action to grapple you. So
Okay.
he currently does have you. So technically, because he is grappling you by your foot.
So
Right,
that's
and
it.
so
I'm
you're
just,
Funny about me just imagining you going into the corner.
Okay,
with a
welcome
Centaur.
back. I don't know how long my computer was dead for. Apparently, I forgot to plug it back in, so the battery died.
let's just do a quick recap.
Just a quick recap. Yeah. So I mean, like it's been recording for an hour, so I don't think I missed a whole ton.
They punched each other.
Yeah. So I mean,
They
right
punched
right
And
now.
Centaur went ahead planning with the demise of Treefell.
Naya is currently grappled by Kovtor. He is currently holding one of her feet, and she's going to use her wings in order to try and get out of the grapple.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like full on have my wing go up to his face.
Okay. So you sprout your wings, and that lasts for a minute.
You got it.
So that's 10. So that's 10 rounds. So you sprout your wings out of nowhere. Roll. Gosh, I don't even know what the heck that would be. Roll a dexterity check.
Okay. Oh, I used my really light dice. I can't see it. 18 plus.
Plus just your dexterity
That's 19.
modifier.
19.
19. That's probably enough.
Would she still get
Oh.
a +1 to hit from the
What's-
cube?
Oh yeah.
In that situation, I would say not,
No.
Okay.
because
Just
Treefell doesn't
wondering.
have wings.
Okay. I was
This
wondering.
isn't Treefell I'm
Just
fighting.
wondering.
No,
is his
but
brother.
you're using that +1 is basically your memories as Treefell, right? It's from
Oh, I see what
Treefell's
you mean.
perspective.
No, this is full on me right
So-
now.
Yeah. Okay.
Remind me what a concentration check is.
How concentration works is 10. It's either 10 or half the damage you took, whichever is lower. Or I mean, whichever's higher.
Yeah, 10 or half the damage you took, whichever is higher.
That's the DC, but like, what do you roll? Is it?
It's a Constitution.
It's a Constitution, saving
Constitution.
throw,
And
you
if you
have
break
to
it, then
beat
you lose
a
concentration.
10 or above. If you don't beat the DC,
So
you
I'm
lose
using
it.
I'm just using concentration as this. So in which case he gets a 17 plus 4, so he would actually still have you grappled. Because your goal was to like distract him, and he's
Yeah.
able to keep concentration.
Oh, got it.
Fudge. Okay.
That was a good roll though. That was a
That's a very
fantastic
good roll.
idea. But I mean, you've still got
You got the intimidation factor of having 2 more limbs now.
yeah.
Plus I can fly, so.
The fly, is it a bonus action?
It is a bonus action. Can I just start flying?
Well, he's still holding on to you.
Yeah,
so he
but
could-
but
that would
I
be
can.
another contested check, I'm assuming.
But then he would be at a disadvantage because I'm freaking flying.
Not necessarily. But I mean, like, you could roll a acrobatics check or something and
See if you can escape out using wings.
see, and you can
instead.
escape out of it.
So wait,
Oh.
what would that be again?
You have a +1.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
Plus.
Oh,
plus
it's so
one?
tempting to see
Okay,
what
so
you
that's
rolled,
17,
but I'm
so
like,
I
I
got
can't. I don't want to
She
cheat.
got 17.
He got a 9.
Ooh, yes.
So you use those wings, and
Sorry.
he's able to keep a hold of you, and so you use your wings to just start flapping, and you fly out, and you basically just break yourself free of the grapple.
Heck yeah!
That is your turn. That's all of your actions.
'Kay.
So it is his turn. So seeing this, he's gonna go into a rage.
Oh, fudge! Okay.
You still haven't, huh?
I have not gotten into rage yet.
So his rage lasts for a minute as well.
You got it.
It has been so hard to not metagame and say, why have you not used rage yet? But you do you.
So he's gonna take this opportunity
like
to go
to
into a
save
rage,
it.
and he's
don't
gonna
know.
roll to attack in the air. He's gonna get a 9. So he's gonna jump at you, and
I was going to say,
You
so
just
he's
kinda
literally just
swoop out of
trying
the
to
way.
jump at her and like punch her in
Yeah.
the face or something.
and that
right?
one's a natural 1.
Dang.
So basically you just kick him, and he falls prone onto the ground as he jumps at you. So he is now considered prone. So you have advantage on
melee attacks.
Melee attacks, yes.
Yes. So you have advantage on melee attack on him while he is prone. So it's your turn.
Question. This is actually a legitimate question with like dragon breath stuff. Would prone give disadvantage on a saving throw for that?
Because it's
Mhm.
technically a ranged attack, I don't think that it would.
Okay. I was kind of curious how
So
that
it's
works.
this actually says an attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attack is within 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage. Okay.
So like, what if you like just because I'm thinking like Nazintor wise, like right now if he would get like if he wanted to get up and do a breath attack and try to like obviously he's not going to because
I
there's
would
no way it would.
destroy you if you did that.
But like, would it be? Okay, I'm just curious. How
Yeah,
you
so
roll
this
that.
just says like the attack roll
Yeah.
has disadvantage if you're not within 5 feet of them.
So I will say Nazintor is going to start just nonchalantly making his way to the chief's tent.
Okay.
Oh well, right now he's probably like.
Yeah,
On the
I don't know
floor right
where they're
here, and
at,
I'm
but
like
like
really
he
like
would.
a
He would just be keeping an eye out and waiting for an opportunity to sneak in when people aren't paying attention.
I'm like above
Okay.
him right now. Y'all have not seen me use my breath weapon. I have not used it yet.
You used it on the ship.
I did.
Mhm.
I thought I didn't.
You did. Remember, it's the
At least
black
once.
smoke that they kind of just inhale and start going crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You used it on the captain and his mates, I believe.
That's
His first and
right.
second mate.
That's right.
So it's your turn. You are now flying. He is prone.
I'm gonna use my breath weapon on him.
Okay.
It's over.
What,
Anakin. I want the
what-
high ground.
So what? How does it work? Is it a dex save or?
I'm sorry, Taylor. I think
There's something I just
think
can't
it
look
is.
at you right now.
it is.
Do you have it written down? Hey George.
Sorry guys, I need to get better at writing stuff down. I'm sorry.
This
You're
one's
good.
actually gonna be.
Oh, in
This
trust
is
me.
the
Here.
dragon book.
Nope.
Coming from someone who
I am the
uses
keeper of
4
books.
different organization systems right now to try to keep track of all his stuff and it never works out,
Yeah.
you're good.
Cool. It's for the emerald green dragon breath.
Isn't that a psychic one?
Dragon play. Dragon
It's
play.
psychic, but I can't remember. Like, is it a dex save? Is it like a
Oh.
wisdom save? Is it?
I would assume if it's like most of the other breath weapons, it's a dex save,
Mhm.
but it is psychic, so I can see why maybe it could be a wisdom. That's fair.
Yeah. So that's why
So
I'm like.
I'm a gem. Not a
I'd rather
crystal.
look it up real quick than.
Oh, I'm in the
That
metallic.
is kind of weird.
I'm in the metallic
I'm now
side.
wondering if that would change.
No, these
Because
are
that could be a
actual
different type of an
Oh,
advantage,
oh.
like having like
Psychic mind.
something that's
So
good
you
against
can
dexterous
send telepathic
fires.
messages to
Oh
any
wait, no,
creature
that's
you
not
see.
it. Sorry.
You're looking for breath weapon.
Breath
You're
weapon.
looking for breath weapon.
Constitution.
15-foot cone. Dexterity. Each creature must make a dexterity saving throw. DC 8 plus Constitution plus proficiency.
Okay.
Oh, that's. What do they need to make?
They need to make a dexterity saving.
Dex
throw.
saving throw. Okay.
I do.
What's your DC?
They will then take
Constitution.
1d10 of the type associated with the ancestry.
I
or
hope you
take
have
half.
like an insanely high constitution.
Oh, hold on. Are you 5th level?
Yeah.
2d10.
Yeah. So it's 2d10. What's the save?
8 plus Constitution plus proficiency.
So it's an 11 plus your Constitution modifier.
That's what I have. for
DC
breath
12
weapon
is
now.
what she has written down.
DC 12. You have a 1
8
Constitution.
plus- Yep.
Okay. So
I'm just looking at your stats now. Yeah, you did not roll very well either.
No, I did not.
Oh wow.
You're about where I'm at with frickin'
extremely
Nazintor.
average.
So he gets a 15. So he does save, and then is it half damage?
Half damage.
Okay.
Okay.
So you still rolled a 2d10s.
Yeah,
Oh, to see how much damage he
correct.
Gets.
But
He
then
just-
we're gonna.
it's just half
But
of
then
it.
we half it.
So roll 2 10s and just make it a 10 total.
So 5 and an 8.
5 and an 8.
13
which is-
divided by 2 is a 6.
Okay.
Or 7, depending on how we
Do
round.
you roll up or down?
I think we're doing down for now.
Okay.
I still need to
6.
look it up.
6. I thought we were doing up. I don't know.
Well, I did
I-
that, and
I
then
vote
he
we-
argued, and so I'm like,
Well,
we'll do down for now.
Oh, okay.
I vote we just make a decision on it and
Always
then just
roll
leave
it,
it.
round
Like
down.
if we just always round down, I'm happy with that. I say we
happy
just
with that
make
too.
that as the decision, so we never have questions.
Most things in DD have you round down anyway. Might as
Yeah.
well just keep in mind of that.
Okay. So that was your turn. So he is going to stand up using half of his movement. And he is going to... Well, he's going to attack twice. Are you still flying?
Yes.
So...
Oh.
Let me make sure here.
This music goes hard.
Okay, so the first one is a 21 to hit. The other one is a 14 to hit.
My armor class is 14 right now, so I
Okay,
think both of
so
them hit.
so both of them hit. Okay.
This dude is just grabbing onto your ankles and just like pulling on them.
Yeah, so
He's like, "Get down here."
so basically that's 10 points of bludgeoning damage then.
Okay.
So yeah, so he's gonna basically just, and he like knocks your knees together while you're flying in the air, and you know he's just kind of doing all kinds of stuff just to kind of get you to come down. So
Okay.
your turn.
Can I start doing this thing where, like, yeah, he's holding onto my ankles, but, like, I'm gonna start, like, spinning vigorously to, like...
Well, so he just keeps jumping up and kind of hitting at you. He's not got you.
You want to
He's
just
not holding on
you
to
want
me
to just
right now.
corkscrew and then just is that what you were describing?
Yeah, just spin him around a lot while he's holding onto my ankles, and
Okay,
then
so
make
he's
him
not
fly.
he's not holding on to you at
Okay.
the moment. He's not holding on to. He just keeps jumping up and hitting you.
I love the visual of that idea though.
I do
just
too.
spin and then just
Straight into
Okay.
the side of a mammoth rib.
Sorry, I've got a cold sore and it's bleeding.
There's tissues there.
Okay, so I will... I'm gonna, like, jump down onto his head then.
Okay. Trying to figure out how to do that. Yeah, I guess roll an attack.
Okay.
I'm assuming kind of like a dive bomb straight down into
Oh, nat 20! Yo!
Let's go!
Okay. Shoot, how would that work for an unarmed strike?
Okay,
I haven't even thought about that.
so
You punch him and he loses a
taking
tooth.
an idea from like WWE, imagine
Yes.
she's kind of like on the top ladder, and she's just full
Pile
elbow
drive.
dropping into his head.
Just piled.
Just freaking elbow drop straight onto him.
Okay.
I feel like thematically that works.
Yeah.
And it probably would be even faster because she can use her wings to kind of help her dive and like it's
Uh-huh.
just a dive bomb straight into the face.
Yeah,
This
and
is just a cage fight, guys.
Really, that's what I've been thinking of it the entire time I've been watching this.
and when I say like how does this work with unarmed strike is like dice wise, right? Because like normally you roll twice, all that stuff, but
She
like
rolls.
She
2d4.
rolls a
she does roll
2d4.
dice, but
So
like
for
what if he
her-
gets a d20? What if he gets a nat 20?
If he does not roll d4, then I say he probably just gets 2.
I would say just double his damage. If he's at 5, he just gets a 10 if he gets a nat 20.
That's also doubling his strength.
So maybe don't double the strength, but double the base damage.
Which would just be
So
a
instead
2.
of 5 points, he would do 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Okay. I'm
I
fine
personally would rather just
I
give
mean,
him all
he-
the damage because I think it's more fair as a crit hit that he would do like 10 damage.
Though
But I understand the technical ruling would make it 2.
And
Yeah,
I would
then
also say
6.
it would make sense that she's able to take more advantage of a critical because she's a tavern brawler, more capable of
Exactly.
fighting.
She
on
has
arms.
more
Yeah.
of that kind
So
of
she actually knows how to
idea.
take advantage of an unarmed
No,
strike.
I totally understand. I totally agree. So, anyway, yeah. So you do get the nat 20. You do pile drive into him, right? You basically just kind of fly up a little bit and then just more or less just kind of free fall.
Dive
onto
So
bomb.
him.
she gets 4 damage automatically assumed.
Yep.
And then just roll the
Roll the
d4 and add to whatever that add to 4. Whatever you end up getting with the rest of it.
4.
So that's
So
8.
8 plus your strength.
It would
Plus
be
Plus your
regular.
strength modifier.
Yep. So another 7.
Oh, the modifier?
No,
So that's 11 total.
no,
Oh,
that's
that's
your
a
saving
modifier.
throw still. Your
Okay.
so your
Woo!
okay. So real quick, so your strength score is that number in that small box or in that small little bubble.
Okay.
Your modifier is just above that. That's the plus number.
Okay.
And then your saving throw is the one that you keep referring to.
Okay.
That's your saving throw, and we'll let you know when to use that one.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
you
what is that
never use
total?
this unless he
So
specifically
it's
says
7 plus another 4, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 11 total because she
It's
rolled a
11
4.
total.
She rolled a 4.
She got a
So
4.
it's
She got a
8
4.
plus her strength modifier of 3, which is 11.
Okay, so that's 11 points of damage.
Pretty good.
Cool.
Really good round. And that was
of,
your first attack.
of bludgeoning damage.
That was your first attack.
No, that was my like second or third.
No. In this round, you have
In
2
this
attacks.
round, you have your
Two
first
attacks.
attack you used.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry,
so
yeah,
I
that's what I meant.
also need to remember that bludgeoning damage.
Was
Does he have
reduced.
resistance?
He
Barbarian.
raged.
Oh yeah, he has
raged.
resistance. You're
So
right.
that's half.
Oh gosh.
So that's another
This is
6
going
points
to
of damage.
take
5 points of
forever.
5
damage.
points of damage.
I forget barbarians. They're tanky. They're tanks.
Okay,
Um.
so you technically have another attack.
So you can punch him in the face again.
Well, how?
So he is probably
Depending on how I hit him, is he like on the floor? Or
yeah.
is
So
he
he's
still
on the
standing?
ground again. So he is now prone. So you actually have advantage to attack him again.
Okay. Do I
He's so
also-
confused.
Do I also have a little bit of movement?
This is milk chocolate. That is not milk chocolate.
That's why I put that
No,
one back in, because I couldn't remember.
Oh.
I put a bunch
think
of
that
other
one's
flavors in
Snickerdoodle,
there.
actually.
I think that one's white chocolate.
Yeah.
Snickerdoodle.
Well, yeah. Anyway,
I
that's
think
just
that
funny.
one's the normal white chocolate. Because Snickerdoodle it usually
It was like
is
gray
white or some
anyway.
other color.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come
anyway.
for the D&D, stay for the chocolate discussion.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you are technically on top of him. He is prone. You have advantage on your next attack, if it's melee.
Well, if I'm on top of him right now, I wanna. Ooh. How brutal should I be right now?
You're fighting for your life, man.
I wanna
No, she's not.
I wanna freaking elbow him in the nose. Just.
Ooh.
Okay, so that is considered a targeted attack. So that adds a +5 to the DC, to his AC, basically.
Oh, to his armor class?
Yeah. Right. So a targeted attack is basically like, saying, I want to shoot them in the eye. The DM says, okay, great. Go ahead and roll for it. And basically you just add 5 to the armor class because it's a much smaller target, much harder to hit. They're moving around, all that stuff, so it makes it harder to hit than just them in total. Does that make sense? So you still have
Okay.
advantage, but that will make his AC a 21.
Fudge, I don't know if I want to do that.
That's why I'm letting you know, in case you want to change your mind.
But in turn, there's usually some other benefit to having a targeted attack in that way.
Yeah, if it's like I want to chop off their arm, they don't have an arm anymore.
Where it's like, I broke his
Well,
nose, now
I can't
he's
do
hurt.
that. Yeah, no, I want to try it.
Okay.
Okay.
Elbow him in the nose.
So you have advantage, too, because he's prone.
19. Roll again to see if you get a nat 20.
Plus
Yeah, roll again for the crit.
Yeah,
so
so that'll
that's
hit.
an unnatural 20 right there.
Yeah. It's more than a
Oh my god!
Nat 20?
Yes!
Let's go!
You are the best dice
Let's
in the world!
go!
So she did a targeted attack. She's elbowing him in the nose. Okay,
Well,
yeah,
there goes
so...
his nose.
Break his nose!
Okay, so...
Break the nose of the
roll
chieftain.
your
There you go.
damage.
What?
I'm
Roll-
telling you right
roll
now,
your
what
damage.
happens if she kills him accidentally?
Well, unarmed, you can say that you're doing
2
non-lethal.
plus.
Well, what if she doesn't say she's doing that? She just kills him
That's
accidentally.
5.
5
Do we
plus
just
another
become
4,
owners
so
of
it's
a
9.
tribe
So
of
it's 9 points of
Goliaths?
damage. Still bludgeoning, but it is still a critical. So yeah, so basically you just come absolutely pile drive him into the ground and then just absolutely sock one into his nose and you feel it crush underneath your elbow.
Heck yes!
Right, and just immediately his face is covered in blood.
So Nazintor's a little less worried about trying to steal information from the Chieftain's tent right now.
Because you just see
Because he
blood
just watched her
gushing.
just go ape on the past this past 6 seconds. And he's like, oh,
I'm
maybe she
serious.
does have it.
This is. Oh, I have literally rolled 2 nat 20s.
Okay.
If you keep rolling them, we're gonna just start, doubting whether or not that dice is weighted. So be careful.
Well, no, I rolled a 19 as well.
It did roll a 19 and a 20.
Yeah,
That's pretty
sure. Weighted to 19s and 20s.
Oh,
That'll
come on.
surely throw off the DM.
Jeremy, what
It's
the hell
only
if they
rolling a
roll
19
2 nat
or a
20s with an
20.
That's
advantage?
not how that works.
Do they just instantly win the battle or what?
I don't know. Okay. So it is his turn now.
Okay. I'm not flying anymore, by the way. Because now I'm on top. I'm
Well,
like,
so
I'm
you
like
still
sitting
can.
on him.
But
You still can't go back up and fly. Your wings last for a minute. whether you choose to fly or not is up to you.
Okay, so my wings are still out. I'm just not currently flying. Okay.
You got the intimidation factor in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm not in rage too, by the way.
Yeah, you're not in
Just
rage.
Pointing
Don't
this
worry.
out.
He is in them.
I know he is.
Look at him. He's angry.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Little stick man with the rage symbol on it. It's great.
My favorite is the
There you go.
arms, though.
My favorite is always drawing little stick figures to signify what I'm tracking.
It's the arms, though. That's
so
There's your
he
wings.
is
There you
so while you're on top of him, he is gonna roll to try and attack you just where he's at. Oh, dang. I got a nat 20 and a 14.
no.
But he's at disadvantage.
Oh,
Okay.
you dodged that.
This is for disadvantage. So that is still a 21 to hit,
But at least it's not a crit.
but at least it's not a crit. But I mean, it's 6 points. 6 points versus 5
damage?
points
6 points
of damage.
5 points of damage.
This is 5 points of damage.
Oh, okay. For me.
And you're not raging, correct?
I'm not raging.
Okay. So now he is going to roll to try and. So I'm considering him grappled at the moment because you're on top of him. So he's going to roll.
Can you do math for me?
31 minus 5?
Yeah. I don't want to math.
26.
Thank you.
My brain shut down for a second, too. Don't worry.
I just don't want to math right now.
Okay, so he's going to roll to try and break the grapple so that he
Okay.
can then stand up and whatnot. I think you. No, we're not going to do that. Okay, so you're going to roll an athletics check,
Okay.
and he's also going to roll an athletics check. It's another 21.
14.
Plus
This is
6?
saving throw.
14 plus
No.
6 is a 20.
This is just
Okay.
athletics.
Okay, that's saving throws. This is not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
20 versus 21, dang.
okay, so he just
It's an
barely
unnatural
breaks.
20.
Barely.
So just barely breaks your grapple.
Okay.
So he kind of shoves you off of him. Would that consider her prone?
I would say no.
My wings are
With
still
how
out.
close it was, I wouldn't say it was like complete shift of power.
Okay.
Well, and my
was
wings
like
are
he has
still out,
Unless
barely
he was
so-
aiming to try to do that, but then I think that would have made it a harder.
Yeah, that would have
like
made it a
DC
harder
or
thing.
something.
All
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Like
So-
maybe if he did like a 25 and she got a 2, probably yes. But like 21 versus 20,
They're close
I can't
enough.
see
I think it allows him to get up, but now they're
Yeah.
kind of
Would
just both
you-
ready to kind of
Would you
pace each
say
other
I'm like
again.
kind of like hovering, not flying, but like hovering right now because my wings are still out?
that. If you would like.
I think that's,
Um,
you could add that for flavor.
Yeah. So just keep
Okay.
in mind that your wings have to flap in order for you to like do
Yeah.
stuff like that.
She still has the intimidation factor. That's great. It's all about the
But if he
intimidation.
rips your wings off, then you can't hover anymore.
That would be.
Well,
Damn.
no,
It's a
this
Goliath.
Is,
I'm not.
This
It's
is
a
just me
Goliath
right now.
barbarian.
You're
This
right.
is just me right now. I'm not. Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. So he's gonna roll his second attack.
Okay.
18 plus 7, it'll hit.
Oops.
So that's another 5 points of damage.
Okay. I won't need help on this math.
That one's an easy one. 26 minus 5. That's an easy one.
Okay. 26 minus 5.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to like rage? Because you'll be
Oh,
halving all of his damage.
I'm raging right now.
Okay, so it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I will
Please
now be
rage.
tracking.
Now
the
I'm
rage.
in rage. I'm just
No,
like, dude.
We're not metagaming, guys, and the DM cannot metagame for the players either.
Yeah. I'm like, you're not raging? Like, I'm asking as a player. I'm like, you're not
No.
raging?
I
Like, you good?
I like to save my rage because I want to see how well I do without it for a little while.
So I would say the one problem with that is I love it. I think that's fun, but as a barbarian, that is like your whole shtick.
Seriously, you're not a tank if you're not raging.
Okay, fine.
But I think if that is how Naya would play her like as a character, I love the fact you're committed to it, and I say go for it. Like, don't
Okay.
ever. It's the same way, like, me as an Zentor, I'd rather be up close and personal fighting as a rogue, even though it's better
That's
to
not
be
what
in
rogues are
range.
supposed to do.
And I think if you're willing to play it, and because that's like how your character would consistently play it, I say go for it.
Okay.
Don't let us tell you otherwise.
Okay.
But just understand that
Well,
as
and
a tank,
that might change.
and you not raging, it is very scary when you start taking damage that you
That-
could be having the entire time.
That might change. That's just how I'm doing it right now.
Also, Jeremy and his love of just, random things one-shotting us. As a barbarian raging, it's a lot harder to pull that off.
It
Just
is a
throwing
lot.
that one
Okay.
out there.
Okay, I'm raging now.
All right.
I'm tracking it.
I'm supposed to see your little. Yes.
I'm still waiting for the giant
this one's like
meteorite
this.
to just come into the middle of his camp
There's
and
her
kill
rage.
us all.
There you go. New rage.
Love it.
Okay. I'm gonna. So he just. What was that last hit he did? He just like punched me again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Punch him back.
Yeah. I'm still flying right now, so I'm actually gonna like try to go back up a little bit and then try the exact same move I did again.
Okay.
A second pile drive. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. 18.
I think it should be a 20.
Should be 20?
Plus 3 for strength, plus 3 for proficiency.
Oh, plus 3. Okay, yeah, you're right.
20.
20. Dirty 20. Yeah, that'll hit.
Third 20. And then roll your d4.
Oh, yeah. That's a 3.
Plus strength.
7. No, 6.
6.
6 points of damage.
Yeah.
Halved.
You'll get it.
Oh, yeah. Since I'm raging, does my...
Oh, you also get a plus 2.
yeah,
or
like
does that
what
count?
changes?
Have I been doing it wrong too?
I think you have to. I mean, this is her first round in rage, so.
Can I see the player's handbook real quick?
Yeah, you may.
I totally should be doing more damage.
Shh, don't talk about it. Shh, it's okay.
Too
Add
late
plus
now.
It's
That's okay, she did
like
8 damage.
Damage is really not his issue right now.
2. He did 8. She did 8 damage. Half to 4.
Yes. 8 damage, half to 4.
Okay.
Or wait, it's still rage is still plus 2, right? At this level.
I think so, but I'm gonna look.
Double check.
Because that's what mine is. That's what mine says.
Yeah, it still is currently plus 2 because at a certain level it doesn't
So,
increase.
yeah, I have advantage on strength checks.
At fifth
and
level,
throws.
at 5th level, your rage damage is a plus 2.
Okay, yeah, you're good. Cool.
Oh, you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Yes.
Man, there's so much stuff that I did not.
It's okay. I've never
'Cause
played
technically-
Barbarian before. I get
Technically,
it.
both of us should have been having advantage. Well, which I guess also like kind of just negates each other. So it's. But keep in mind that anytime that we're making a grapple check or anything like that, we have advantage on it.
On strength, yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. I've never played Barbarian. I don't know if you've ever played Barbarian. Have you ever played
I
Barbarian?
have never
before?
played Barbarian.
Yeah, we're all learning how to play a
I
Barbarian
have
right
only
now.
played Druids.
We are now learning how to play a Barbarian.
Does unarmed strike count as a melee weapon attack?
Yes.
Oh, it's no, because there's
No?
no weapon. If there's no weapon, there's no melee weapon.
That's true.
Certain racial traits make your fists count as a weapon, such as if you're a tabaxi and you have claws. But in this case, you
Well-
have no weapon.
I have claws.
Because if you had a weapon, you would be doing Divine Fury right now, and I couldn't do
But
that. to
your
Jeremy.
class doesn't specify that your claws do extra
Does-
damage or
I'm-
a specific
okay.
attack or anything.
Yeah, I'll check though anyway. Just
Well,
in case.
with my Divine Fury, oh my gosh, that
You
that
don't use
actually
Divine
is,
Fury because it's melee weapon though.
Oh.
So I will check that for you because
it says
then that will change the tide of dragons
1d6
here.
plus 2 for Divine Fury. An extra.
But you have to be using a weapon for it. Yeah. You need
Okay.
a weapon to
Okay.
use to take advantage of that.
Yeah, so maybe I don't think we do get the advantage or the extra damage bonus.
Yeah, Divine Fury, you need to do it into your weapon strike. First with a weapon attack takes extra damage. No weapon, no Divine Fury.
Boo!
Okay.
Boo.
I
See?
still can rage though.
We've learned so much about barbarians today.
We have,
Yes. Yes, we have.
and we're not done yet.
No, we're not.
Okay, whose turn is it?
Um,
My turn.
I just did the 8 damage. Minus
Yes.
4.
Was that your first attack?
That was your first attack. You should have a second one.
Attack again.
Okay. I will attack.
If you
Okay.
want to be quick, you can roll
And-
your d4 and your d20 at the same time.
Okay. So wait, that did hit? Like I got him on the ground again?
He's not on the ground this time. Because he's now seen it, kind of learned from it.
Okay.
So you kind of more like just kind of body slam him, and he kind of gets knocked back a step, but
I'm gonna go
He's
kick
still
him.
standing.
I'm gonna just kick him while I'm in the air. Just.
okay, roll for it.
16
Plus
plus
6.
6 is. Isn't that 22?
22.
22, and then 4 damage plus
3
Plus your
strength. 7.
3
Plus
strength,
2.
7.
9. 9 damage.
9 damage.
No, she doesn't get the +2.
Yes, I do. I'm in range.
From range?
Well, but we decided that it's a melee
Oh,
weapon
rage
attack.
only happens with melee weapons then, huh?
Mhm. Yeah, that rage
okay.
damage only happens with melee weapon attacks. It says.
Wait, so have you been giving me too much damage?
Only for one
No,
round.
we
you
just
can heal him for 2.
we
if you
literally
want,
just talked about it. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so you
So-
just don't do that +2 damage.
That's fine. 7 damage. Assuming she hits with a 22.
Oh, I definitely hit with the 22.
That's halved though, so 3 damage.
Yeah, she did 3 damage. But that's not our job to track that. That's Jeremy's. Because
Say
technically
3 damage.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
7
Okay.
sounds a lot more than 3, so we have to measure where we're at.
We just need to keep
I
doing it in
rolled a
hopes that
7.
Jeremy will forget to hack.
Jeremy will forget at some point.
Exactly. So keep telling
It's
him
probably
to roll
happened
with
at least once.
Yeah, but Jeremy also gets to just add a 0 to any health multiplier that he wants, and we never know.
I have
true.
definitely done that.
I
at
have
least
done that
once.
many times. Hi, yes, DM here.
Okay.
It's like this battle ended in 2 rounds. We can do another one.
One more time. Okay. So you come over and you do kick him.
Did I kick him in the face?
No.
Dang.
Can we tell
No,
if he's
but like
getting
you do
bloodied
look
or not?
as he is, you know,
The blood is still gushing.
the
from
blood
his
the
broken
blood is
nose.
gushing from his broken nose, and you can just see that he is like elated right now. He is so happy right now. Like he is just a little child type of a happy.
That's disturbing.
He likes to wrestle, man.
Yeah. As Treefell can attest. Okay, so he's gonna do his 2 attacks, and you know he's gonna do a reckless attack on the first
Ooh.
one. So he has advantage on the first attack.
What's that?
It's something you can do
Oh,
as well, I
fetch.
think.
He gets advantage, but
But
he
then-
also gives disadvantage to himself.
Yeah, so
So now your attacks on him will be at advantage next round.
So it's
Oh, okay.
so it's reckless. He gives himself advantage, but in turn you get advantage on him.
Okay.
so
Kind of leaves yourself open, but gives you a better chance of getting a hit.
yeah, I'm glad I did that because he rolled a natural 1 and an 8, so he gets a 14. Which is
just
your armor class.
That
barely
is my
matches.
armor class, but
So that does hit.
that it's not as bad as a nat 20. So
Correct. So he does his normal 5 points of bludgeoning damage
But it's
halved for you,
half
so you have 2 damage now.
okay.
And so then he's going to do his other one, which is just a regular roll, which is a 15 plus 7, so that'll hit. So another 5 points of bludgeoning damage halved to 2. I am going to pause for a second for a quick bathroom break.
How dare you?
Just
You didn't give me
Okay.
any.
No,
Welcome
I
back.
didn't.
You gave me barely any.
I gave enough for the party to survive with how
I
much
have
gold I gave.
150
everyone.
gold pieces.
I swear I gave all the party more than that, but I could
and
be wrong.
what is it? 40 of the.
I spent all my money on new armor,
I
and
forgot
I have
what the
2
PP
charges of
was.
Revivify, which I just took out of my gold count, so I never spent.
Oh yeah, that's
Because
right.
we had 15,000, right? I thought I gave everyone at least 1,000.
You did not give me a
You did, because I have 2 charges of Revivify, and then I had enough after that to buy armor.
I definitely gave
So
you
then-
1,000
so
as
then
well.
definitely
'Cause
write down that
I marked
1,000.
it off on my sub.
I think you
Kira,
bought some stuff.
write
so you
down
have
that
150.
1,000 then.
You have
Yeah.
150 gold right now. No, you have 40 platinum. You have 400. That's 550 pieces of gold.
That's right. It was like because I gave everyone at least some platinum.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have 550.
Quit complaining, Miss. I'm not rich enough because you're not giving me enough.
Listen, I'm technically the most richest person in the party because I have 2 diamonds in my gosh dang bag that's used to revivify someone.
Well, yeah, that's definitely not because insurance-wise that Nizentor's thinking, well, if I give him money, he has to use at least one of those on me.
It's true.
All right, so it's your turn.
Oh, you pressed play already. Cool.
Yeah,
cool,
sorry,
cool.
we're recording. That's why I said welcome back.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that. Cool.
Your wings are halfway gone.
Oh, I thought...
Like ripped off your body.
No, like 'cause it's been,
No!
you've hit the 30
No, I'm almost out of time.
You've hit the 30-second point in the battle.
Okay. Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Kick him.
Oh.
Don't worry about this. This is my own like crazy machination.
I was gonna say the way he's doing that confuses me. So you're
Don't worry
good.
about it. Forget about it. Don't look at my notes. Stop looking at it.
No, I'm thinking now.
So you're currently hovering, or no, so you just did a slam attack. He is still, and then I think you went to
Kick him.
kick him.
And then I kicked him.
And then I attacked twice.
Oh.
So it's your turn.
Okay.
You're starting to get a little bloodied.
and you have
I am bloody.
you have advantage on both of your attacks because
It's
he
reckless attack.
he used reckless attack.
Okay.
Maybe some peanut M&Ms.
No.
You want one or two?
Sure.
Sorry, DM, you don't get peanut M&Ms until you give me like 100 games in the game.
Yeah, if I give you peanut M&Ms, I expect to never be attacked by a frozen lake again.
So, Jeremy, if
I
I bring you,
expect to
if I
win
bring
this
you
battle.
pumpkin chocolate chip cookies next session, that means that like I'm appeased, right? Like I'll never die.
Also, technically, tomorrow's my birthday, so you wouldn't want to kill my character or do anything other than give him a super powerful magical item
Is tomorrow
that
really your
allows him to
birthday?
use his wish spell
Happy
as much as he
birthday.
Give
wants.
him a wish spell for his birthday.
It is tomorrow is like legitimately my birthday.
Happy birthday!
That's why I
happy
have to
birthday.
go because I'm gonna go celebrate, do dinner with my family here in a
Cool.
minute.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fantastic. Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Have fun with your family. Let's go. Let's kill a goliath.
So yeah, if Mazintor happens to find a magical item that allows him to use as many wishes as a spell as he wants, you'd be the best DM ever.
Wish
No,
Just
we
kidding.
did
don't ever
discuss this
actually
one
do
time.
that.
We did discuss this one time. If we do happen to play on somebody's birthday, I can't remember. I decided that we would give them a number of natural 20s. I can't remember if it was like 1 or 2.
Just a bunch of lucky points, pretty much.
Yeah, but basically, like, you just get to choose. Instead of rolling, I roll a nat 20.
Guys, my birthday's
It's
next month.
tempting.
Let's play on my birthday.
My birthday's in December. Don't you forget it.
I honestly, if you want to play on your birthday, I'm totally down. We can arrange
It's on a
it.
Thursday, I think. So.
I'd still be down personally. My work is so boring and slow. I'd have no problems just like going in late one day.
It depends on me.
Mine's on a Thursday too.
Anyway,
Kick him in the teeth.
okay.
Maybe don't go for the teeth. That's way too tall. No, wait, you're
She can
fine.
fly.
You're fine. Punch him in the face.
Can I give her my nat 20 since my birthday's tomorrow? For kicking in the teeth? Because I really want to see this image of a flying dragonborn kick a Goliath in the teeth and just watch teeth shatter.
What do you think, George?
Do it.
All right, fine.
Yes! And I
Do
rolled a nat 20.
All right, everyone scream on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh! Ow, my
Ow.
ears. Let me just take my headphones
You
Is it
might
actually
want to
bad?
edit out
Def-
that part into the next
definitely
YouTube
really
video.
bad.
I don't want to.
So
I don't want to.
When you
Deal
put
with
that,
the
when you put that
repercussions
in
of
the
that.
video, you have to put like a headphone users
I
warning.
won't put
No-
that. That's your
noise
next
warning.
next YouTube short. Put that in.
Do not fall asleep listening to that video.
No.
ever.
No.
Go
That's my
at
new
the very
alarm, guys.
start of
That's my
it.
new alarm.
But if you fall asleep listening to this video, you will wake up at a certain point. It is guaranteed.
Good morning, good morning, listeners. How are you doing today?
Oh my gosh.
All right, so, yeah, natural 20. That will definitely hit.
It was your witch laugh. I freaking love it.
There are just certain times at this table I look over at George and I'm like, I shouldn't have done that.
I freaking love it.
All right, so,
He's
Kira,
saying
roll
I
your
have the
damage.
high ground now, and
Roll
I'm just
for
going, I'm gonna
damage.
die, I'm gonna die.
It's over, Anakin.
So that's 7 total plus 3?
7 total?
If you're adding the other 4 crit to it already.
4 plus your 3 plus that.
Plus,
Yes, that's right. Wait, no, I thought this was only to hit.
That was to hit, not for damage.
But you're
You
so
got
it's
4
4
for crit,
plus
plus
your
3, that's
strength
7,
modifier.
plus 3 for the strength modifier.
I forgot.
So 10 total.
There's a lot
10
of math
total.
in this game. I'm so sorry.
Or
Yeah,
5
I'm not great
in
at math
reality
anymore.
because
It's okay, you'll get it
we're
with
not
time.
mathing
Okay.
well.
I'm helping you out.
How many more rages does he
I
last?
just started.
No,
Oh,
him.
he's hitting
No, he's
hitting
Well,
the
but then
30-second mark too.
he has 3 rages per.
Yeah,
for a
I was
long
gonna say
rest.
we're probably never gonna get rid of all of his rage before she dies.
Okay. Okay, so that was your first attack.
Gosh.
You have one more attack.
Heck. Yes. So that
Does
was
she
teeth.
break any teeth? Do we notice any Goliath teeth flying out?
You do notice as this very blackened tooth does fly out of his mouth with a string of blood behind it.
Heck yeah.
The
Never learned to
Zentor is gonna
floss.
track that, and if it lands anywhere outside of the circle, he's gonna go for it.
Ooh.
Luck roll.
Yeah, it
Sure.
it totally lands out there.
Yeah, he wants to go
Okay.
collect a Goliath tooth. Blackened Goliath tooth.
I'm
They
gonna
got
go
it.
like full on WWE right here and like wrap my legs around his neck and then like try to
Dang.
like body slam him.
Okay. So you have advantage because of his reckless attack.
Cool.
Plus 6.
Because the other one's a 4. So
That
a
should
natural
hit.
20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is what I meant.
Okay. So that'll hit. So roll your damage again.
Random question with these types of fights: is choking out an opponent okay?
Did you
Or would
say
that be dishonorable?
I'd say that's honorable. If you can manage to hold someone that long to choke them out.
Okay. 3 plus your strength modifier.
that's 6?
6. All right. So I'm gonna have him
Body
roll.
slam.
I'm gonna have him roll a strength saving throw to see if he can stay upright because you want to try and body slam him.
Mm-hmm.
8 plus a 7. Roll an acrobatics or athletics as well.
It's a 7.
Plus 6. 13.
And he got a 15.
Just
So,
yeah.
So he is still standing.
Okay.
I'm still standing.
Yeah.
But did I at least like
Yes,
Throw
you
him
kinda,
off.
You kind of like whip him around and you do a bit of damage to him. But
And
he
in
is
the
still standing.
background, you totally see Zentor scooping down in the snow, look at something, pick it up, and just go boom, and then put it in a pocket.
of course?
You see like 3 other Goliaths kind of eye you to the side like, what the...
Okay.
Like, I guess that's a thing in their culture, maybe?
Dragonborns are weird, y'all.
Well, I thought we were weird.
So he's gonna do a reckless attack again.
Okay.
I'd like to see him try.
2 nat ones.
Nope, 19 is
Ooh.
19 and 11, but so that's a 26.
You know,
Did it?
oddly, once again, that's another one of those. It's
Yeah.
between 18 and 25, so you just missed.
It just missed.
You overdid it.
Good. You hit too good.
So that's 5 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 2.
Okay.
And so he's gonna.
I want to play with an idea of a boss like that now. One where like it's a certain range where like certain numbers hit, but if you don't get in that range,
That
like,
would be-
it's like a random chance to make it or miss.
If you do like Mechanist, that would make sense of that. If you're like using that
Interesting.
plane.
According to the Council of the Oratrice Mécanique Delanise Cardinal.
How dare you know that?
It's become such a meme.
It is a meme. How dare you know it?
According to the Council of the Oratrice Mécanique Delanise Cardinal.
What's that one character from Doctor Who?
Which one character?
The really long name.
Oh, that's helpful.
Oh, yeah, Max. I can't remember what it. I wasn't the one that memorized it. That was Allison.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind. I have no idea. Anyway.
Could I have chocolates?
The chocolates you brought? Heck
According
no.
to the Council of the Oratrice Delanise Cardinal. Anyway, sorry.
Doom, doom, doom.
Do, do, do.
It's
Okay.
totally not 4 people with ADHD playing D&D right now.
I don't know what you're
That's
talking about.
definitely not what's happening.
The session
going on.
go crazy, dog.
Okay.
Can we call ourselves the ADHD boys now?
Yes.
Have they discovered the name that
The
that
ADH dudes.
The
The ADH dudes.
We'll workshop it, but I think we can come up with a
The
better
ADHDs.
group name.
The
ADHD.
ADHDites.
ADHDites? That's such a mouthful, though. Anyway.
Sorry, okay. Now we actually got on the thing. Okay, so his second attack missed because he got a 11. So,
Okay.
so his second attack misses. You kind of fly out of the way. Go ahead and roll your... So you do your thing.
Oh.
And you have advantage. Because he
Okay.
used reckless attack
Well,
again.
I'm hitting him.
Go for nat 20, though. She rolled an 18.
Oh, 18 it is.
Okay.
You
18?
always roll for
Plus
the crit.
Always roll in case you get a nat 20.
plus 3. So that's 21. Right?
18 plus 3 to hit.
Eight.
Strength plus proficiency.
Plus your +1.
Plus
so
the plus-
another 3.
Yes.
That's 24.
Your proficiency
Since his-
should be a +3.
Yeah, so plus
Yeah.
3, 21, plus 3 again for the strength.
24.
Plus
Plus-
25 for
plus
the
a-
Goliath.
Yeah.
Or his AC is 16 and you rolled a natural 18, so it hits
it's
automatically.
Not, it's not doing
Yeah. But it's good to talk about the math
That's fair.
that's
His
involved
That
AC
way
so
is
you
your,
can
your
start
brain will
learning
start to
it.
catch on to it.
His AC is 16.
So you do hit. Roll your damage.
Woo!
That's why I just use D&D Beyond for all that, because it just tells me automatically what everything is.
6. Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I will say, this is good practice, because I'm taking linear algebra and you're dealing with matrices, and there's just so many, like, mental math you have to do. It's like, this is good practice, actually.
I work at counting in my
Do it again.
warehouse and just
Oh.
count boxes all
I'm
day,
just
so my
punching
math
him right
skills
now.
have just improved, because, like, mentally, I get so used to doing different, like, numbers in my head now. It's ridiculous.
Advantage, right?
For sure.
Yep.
Dang, that was an 11.
Plus 3 strength. Plus 3
Plus
proficiency.
9 total. So,
Nope, just plus
Plus
3.
7 total.
oh, just
7
7
total. Yeah.
Because
So
it's plus
it's-
3 to
so
strength,
it's-
plus 3 to proficiency, and then
Oh, you're right. 18.
18?
Still hits.
18 will hit.
Kill
Roll your
him,
damage.
Kira.
I'm just punching him.
Kill him, Nyla.
Kill him.
I definitely
Not
said Kira.
Naya.
Naya. I
Naya.
definitely am just gonna say
Kira, roll your-
random words and
roll
it's never
damage.
gonna be the
Oh,
right
duh. Oh my gosh.
The underclasses look.
Well, I'm trying to get closer to the mic.
7.
one. You have rolled so many 4s and 3s on your
Threes.
damage
Threes have
dice.
been the
You're-
majority.
That's
Your
impressive.
D4s are goaded.
Yeah, no, these,
It's not your D20, but
these
it's your
two-
D4 that I'm starting to
these two
suspect.
dice are my go-tos right now.
They're real. Those are special dice.
Okay. So, his turn.
Is he starting to look bloody at all? Wouldn't Zentor notice? Because he's wondering
Actually, he is.
who looks like they're winning right now.
Actually, he is quite literally at his bloody point.
So he's just
He is
barely
he is
starting
at,
to look
at
I am
exactly
like
half.
it.
Just.
I am-
And you are
I'm at
pretty
15
decent
hit
bloody.
points right now.
What's that Thanos going? All of that for a drop of blood.
Yeah. So
I'm like
he is quite literally exactly
10
at half.
I'm 10 points past bloodied right now.
So he still looks like he's winning.
Yeah.
Right. Because Zentor still is going to be thinking, if she's not going to win, I need to try to steal this information.
But how's the Goliath crowd? How's the crowd?
Oh,
eating it up?
the crowd is going absolutely wild. They
you're
haven't seen
giving him a show.
They haven't seen a battle like this in a
Would
while.
he-
Like
Oh
they
yeah,
are.
I'm freaking flying.
People aren't noticing him, right? Would he be able to sneak into the chief's tent?
You'd have to roll a. Roll a stealth check.
Put him in initiative. Go. Just kidding.
Natural 20.
Are
You're
you
kidding.
serious?
27.
It is his birthday.
27.
It is his
Take
birthday.
that freaking out of here.
It's his birthday, Jeremy.
Yeah. So you're able to honestly just kind of walk right in. Like
Here,
really
listen.
no one's noticing.
Listen,
you.
you're a
Yeah.
black
I'm
dragonborn
gonna
on a white
start-
background. You literally just like dive into the snow and then just snook your
Well, everyone is
snake your
just
way to
so
the tent.
distracted by my shiny
Yeah.
green arms that
I-
are fighting their
yeah.
chief.
I will start just rifling through stuff, looking for, like, maybe there's some cool magical stuff in here that he keeps, just whatever he keeps in here. Specifically looking for information on the ice castle and what we're looking for. And then if there's not that, then he's looking for cool magical items or cool magical things
So, like,
that he
information.
can just
Ooh,
kind
shiny
of tuck into
information.
his pocket and leave with without anyone noticing.
What?
Okay.
15.
If it's like a magical great axe or something like that, he's probably not going to try to take it. He's just looking for stuff that's easy to pocket, easy to like, maybe gold or stuff like that, like just something he can kind of take and not be noticed.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So let's check in a couple of rounds.
Okay, sounds
So
good.
in 2 rounds, remind me, and then.
Hey,
I
can
love
you
that.
add a 2-round counter for Nazintor's
Sir, yes, sir.
I love how you're rummaging through things and you're just like, information, ooh, shiny. Information, ooh,
Oh yeah,
shiny.
no. Jeremy knows how to get Nazintor killed because all he's gonna have to do is put something shiny, and Nazintor just mine.
Sneak.
Took a drink at the wrong time. That was beautiful. It's the
Just a sneak.
it's the eyes for me. It's fantastic.
Bruh.
All right.
Okay,
So
it is your turn.
yes. So you come over and you hit him, and he's just like cackling to himself. This is great! As he charges you again with a reckless attack,
This is sick. Tackle.
and that is a nat 20.
Oh.
See,
But-
I've been rolling pretty great, but he's rolling better, and I hate
All right,
it.
so let's
That's-
skip the Nazintor to 1 round instead of 2 because that's not good.
But I mean, that's only 6 points, right? That,
Yeah, that would be
that ups
6
him from a
points.
5 to a 6.
Oh, we're not doing the 10-point one?
No.
Because I still think it's fair, but fine. All right.
No, I
So
think
3
I think
points,
just
3
mechanically
points,
wise, that's what's gonna make the most sense.
Okay.
Also, I'm giving her a little bit of a leg up because like she said, I am rolling better. He does have better stats.
That's fair.
He is a boss for sure.
Are we going to have to watch
don't
Treefell
have
kill his
great-
own brother now?
Oh
Is that
gosh,
what's going on?
that would suck.
Is this what you two have planned for us next?
No.
Okay, and then his other one
Treefell will not
is an
kill his
18
brother.
plus a 7, so
Treefell will
and
keel
you have
over
that
and
other
die.
one, right? You did 3.
Nizintor can
3?
kill Treefell's
Yeah, so
brother for
that
him.
first one should have been 3. The
As
second
long
one
as he
is
doesn't
2.
know
9.
about it,
Is
as
how
we
much?
discussed.
So the first one should have been because you half the damage as well because it's
3.
bludgeoning.
Yeah, I got
Is
that
3. So then this one is 2 because it's 5 points of damage halved.
So you've got
Where are
2
So
more
you're at-
rounds of that, basically.
Is that 10 now?
You're at 10.
Not 10.
So you've got
Oh.
5 more hits left till you're down.
Okay, it is
Probably.
your turn. You have advantage on both
You
of your
haven't
attacks.
randomly multi-classed into fighter and gotten second wind yet, right?
Huh?
Second one would be pretty sick. I'm a barbarian. It's a fighter ability. Don't worry about it.
Well, I have a warrior of the gods where I can die, but I can't die. But
That's true.
That
That's
only works if I have like a wizard or cleric in the party. So, I'm trying to think exactly what I want to do. Okay, now I'm gonna like call upon those memories, and I'm gonna try to throw him on the ground the way Treefell did.
So in order to do that, you would have to probably stop flying because you would have to basically like recreate it in a sense, and you would have to be on the ground in order to.
Okay,
that make
well,
sense?
I
You'd
mean,
have to be, like,
obviously,
actually-
obviously, me flying has not really been helping very much since he's still getting me.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna put my wings away right
Okay.
now, but I can still,
You can still use them.
I can still use them. Okay.
You're just not using them right
Yeah. Okay. I'm putting them away right now. And I'm gonna try to pick him up and throw him.
Okay. Roll.
Oh, I wish
That's like a-
Nazintor was here to see this.
Gosh, you're like a foot smaller than him too. That's insane.
Yeah, but I'm strong.
Please, if this gotta hit, man, that'd be sick.
Okay, so you roll with advantage because, and it's
He did the reckless.
well, this is technically not an attack roll. This is okay. Yeah, but because you're a barbarian and you get advantage on strength, whatnots, and doodads.
The first one was a 2.
What's this one?
It's a 3.
Oh, don't think it
Plus
matters.
what?
Because it is a strength contest, you could still win technically. It's saving throw. No, it's not a saving throw. It's an
No, this is athletics.
athletics, so it's a plus.
So it's a 6, right? So 9 total.
9 plus an extra to hit, right? 2, so
It's 9 if you want to add the +1 to hit. It's 10.
Actually, yeah. In this case, that would be a.
That would
I
work,
would add
yeah.
that to it.
Yeah, so it's a 10.
10.
So it's a 10.
It doesn't work, does it?
So he rolled a 2
Plus?
plus his 7.
7.
Dang! That
So-
+1 came in clutch!
LDAP for the win
Oh,
again!
yes! Yes!
So you.
This was that vision.
Let's go!
So you sprint towards him, and you're able to just barely get out of the way of his long arms that are reaching towards you. And you get underneath him. You grab a hold of just behind his elbow, and you grab a hold just underneath his armpit, and you just physically pick him up. And he is much heavier and much larger than you are in a lot of ways. But you hold him and you just huck him. Roll damage.
Is this like what's it called in freaking WWE? It's like
I don't know. I've never
it's like
watched
a
WWE.
Royal Rumble match where like if you get thrown out of the ring, you're eliminated. So it's one of those where like you have to stay in the ring no matter what. So like if she throws him out of the ring, does he just automatically lose even though like he's
I don't think so in this case, but
still fighting with her? Because it's an honor match, and
It
if
is
you
an
run
honor.
away from the battle or
Yeah, if you
step
run away-
outside,
I'm
but
hoping to at least throw him into one of the mammoth
Yeah.
bones.
I'm just curious how the like. Because that'd be kind of cool if that's the case, and she just won because she just threw him through the
Yeet.
mammoth ribs.
So I would say that if you throw someone out of the ring, that's not disqualification. But if
That's
they
fair.
willingly step out, then you're disqualified. Okay, so you
got it.
take him and you just huck him, and he lands just on the just on the side of the arena.
how many bones does he break? Just kidding.
And you look as he is just
That's 2 plus
absolutely
3, right?
Hmm?
That's 2 plus 3. So that would
Yes,
be 5.
5 damage.
Okay, that's
You-
what I thought.
and you look on his face, and he is just in absolute shock. He stands up and he stares at you. Bring me Treefell.
Who's that?
You know exactly who that is.
What are you talking about?
The only person that has ever been able to do that is my brother Treefell.
Treefell.
Shut up!
Please let that be canon. Please let that be canon. Please let that be canon.
Sorry.
It's supposed to be a really dramatic moment.
I'm sorry. What are you... I don't know what you mean.
And he just has this absolute death glare on you.
Well, I've done this before.
Bring me my brother.
And of course, the Zintor's not here to hear any
He
of
has
this.
no idea.
He's in the freaking.
You're the one who's
Chieftain.
holding the freaking phone.
You
too,
probably would have
dog.
heard him yell.
Okay, but I'm
Bring
still
me
looking.
Treefell.
Like, let me.
You're still
Let's.
just like.
Have you met Zintor? He's 100% looking for cool stuff right now. But he hears this, so he's gonna just kind of really quickly say, "Okay, I'm not seeing anything unless I'm seeing something," and then leave. And
Okay.
just say we can bring you to him.
You step out of the tent and
Yeah.
we can bring you to him.
Do
Oh
people
no!
notice
No!
this
Heck
out?
no!
first
No!
and then
No!
tell him.
He 100% sneaks out of the tent first, so no one knows he was in there.
Steps out. We'll bring you to him.
Yeah,
What are you doing in my
no. He's done this before. He knows how to try to act inconspicuous and like he wasn't inside of someone's tent stealing all of their cool stuff.
Okay, yeah, so, I mean, you're able to sneak out. In terms of what you find, you really weren't able to find anything. You know, there's clothing, there's bedding, but in terms of, like, they don't have magical items, and they really don't have a lot of, like, anything written, right? They're really simple people.
They're nomadic. They don't have much. They
Yeah.
have to travel light.
Did he see any cool like bone necklaces?
So you see, so on the table there, he is, so he wears a necklace that's like 3 small skulls of little animals, on one side, and he is working on the second one of it. So he does kind of have a pile of small bones, you know, a couple of skulls and whatnot, but he's working on the matching side of his earring. So there is that.
I'm gonna take a small bone.
Okay.
Small bone, let's go.
And then yeah.
So,
step
okay,
outside.
and
So you
snuck
can
out
say,
and
hey,
you
we
said-
can lead you to Treefell.
Dang, didn't even no hesitation to sell me out that quick, huh?
Well,
I
the
give-
situation
I
just got
give you
very
a death
tense.
glare. I'm like, excuse me?
We're not getting out of this if we don't at least lead him to Treefell. Unless you want to try to fight this entire... Are you going to, like, come up to you and say, unless you want to try to fight this entire type with Goliath, with the four of us, we need to give him up now.
With where my hit points are, there's no way.
I don't want you dying. I don't want all of us dying. And at this point, I don't know what else we can do.
The
Let
chieftain
me at least try to warn him. I have psionic mind.
30
has
feet.
to be within
So
30
Here's
feet.
a sending
No, when we
stone.
get closer. When we get closer.
Here's a sending stone if you want to try to warn him that Treefell has in his pocket right now.
Okay.
So the chieftain looks to his tribe and calls out, "This battle is Maug!" Which is unholy,
Oh.
dishonorable type of a thing. So, okay. He says, "Take me to him."
Alright. Fine.
The Zentor's gonna start walking off in the opposite direction of where Treefell is,
In the opposite direction.
while saying, "Come along, let us find Treefell."
Oh, okay.
And he's just gonna, once again, he's basically slipping you the sending stone.
Okay.
Roll a
I'll
deception
take.
check.
about to say, we're gonna
He'll
have to
step
roll
up
a
and
sleight
he'll
of
say,
hand.
"I'll take you guys. Just leave the rest of our party here, and I'll go show you where he's at."
Roll a deception check.
Kind of wish I had a nat 20 right now, but oh well.
Hey, that's 15.
-1 puts me at a 14.
Says, "Very well, lead the way." And he motions to his right-hand man, who brings him his great axe.
I'm gonna just start leading him off.
I've got that sending stone now. I'm immediately
So you have 25 words.
25 words. Okay. Treefell. They know. I have your memories. Run.
That was 8 words. You could do more.
Mizentor. Me thinking. Is leading them elsewhere.
It's only, we can't like have a full conversation. It's like one message here, one
Yeah.
message back.
Yeah.
Is that your whole message?
How many more words
I
does
only
she
have
have?
6 more words.
6.
That's my
Okay,
whole. That's my
that's it.
message.
You can respond. You don't necessarily have to, but you have a 25-word response.
Oh my gosh.
I told you that was a bad idea.
Gosh dang. Treefell is going to. No, I'm no.
Start.
Treefell starts to narrate in the third person, muttering to himself without
Treefell
realizing
runs.
that he used up all 25 words of the sending stone, where we just overheard a conversation where he's typing at his computer going, "Oh, that's not good. I don't know what I should do right now, huh? Maybe I should think about..." And then, like, it just cuts off.
In the message, did you say the Zentor was leading them elsewhere?
Yes.
Mhm.
Treefell is going to say a quick prayer to Eldath.
The prayers to all that don't work, guys. We gotta find something else out here.
My last
gonna-
one worked.
Roll a religion check.
He is going to just say, you know, Eldath, those years ago when you found me in the middle of nowhere. I did not think I'd ever be back here, but here we are. And you know what? Might be time to stop running. I rolled a 15. I'm going to send a message back and say bring him to me.
Okay. So you get that message saying bring him to me.
Okay.
I've literally started wandering off with them. I don't know
How
how
far?
to
How
play
far
this.
away are they?
Not far. I mean, it's been a few seconds. All of this has transpired.
Okay. Do you think he would be able to see me if I just like motioned and said like, Treefell says we have to do what Treefell says?
He's probably still within 30 feet of you.
Oh, okay. Psionic mind.
Okay.
Just be like, do I have a word limit with psionic mind?
No.
You just
Okay.
can't respond back, but you can send a message, I believe.
Okay. Treefell knows. He said bring them to him.
Okay. And the Zintor will then just kind of start to play it off as like a, oh crap, everything looks the same. So he kind of realizes, oh wait, and then says, sorry, it's this direction, and then kind of leads them. So he was.
How
let's
many
just-
of them are going?
If
may
he's
I
leading
ask?
them out the camp this way, and like
I mean, I wouldn't know. Never mind,
Treefell
don't
is
tell me.
over here,
Don't tell me, never mind.
he would probably say, oh crap, it's the other way, and then just kind of lead them around the camp out to where Treefell actually is.
Yeah, he's to the south.
Yeah. I don't. So he probably would have left out of one of these ways and then come back down to the south end, basically.
Okay.
And I start to follow, and I bet our other two.
Yeah,
parties
and
start
I'm
to
sure the
follow
other
too.
two are coming as well.
Oh, Nah, I'll just stay bloodied for a little bit.
Okay.
Were you gonna drink a healing potion?
I was about to, but I feel like I should say that.
Okay. You know, and the
the
two of you just...
Zintor will kind of slide up to you and go, you know, that throw was actually kind of impressive. And then just kind of walk away again.
It was very impressive.
I'll
You
say,
lasted a very good
no,
amount of time
I'll just
against
say-
him.
No thanks to you.
Dang!
One, completely thanks to him because of the fucking cube.
Okay.
Two,
It was
ow!
it was the thing in the cube that sold us out. So shush.
I can't lie, I kind of am not surprised by this because we could definitely have used this item otherwise, so I'm glad that Jeremy's trying to say just because you use this doesn't mean it's always going to work.
That's why I didn't want to
Good
use it at
surprise. I was giving you the choice. I fully was ready to not have you use it if you didn't want to.
first. Yeah, but then
But
he
then
hinted
his
it
LDAP
in
thing
LDAP
was
that I
really-
should use it, and I'm
That,
In-
all I said
interesting.
was you feel at peace and your mind goes back to the cube that Nizintor had. That's all I said.
Yeah, it's open to interpretation.
It's open
from
to
there.
interpretation either way.
Yeah.
It's called Jedi mind tricks. Because and the reason is, I'll give you guys this little bit. I have been planning that since last session. When you brought that out, at first I was like, oh crap, this is gonna suck, and I'm like, no, wait.
It's actually a good way.
This-
it's a
It's-
really
this
good
can
way to
It's
work.
also because me and Jeremy spoke, and I'm like, Treefell is not walking to that village anytime soon. I, as a player, want him to walk into the village at any time soon.
And so then I'm like, okay, let me let you
I'm
in
like,
on a
you
little
gotta figure
secret.
this out, Jeremy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll let you in on a little secret. He's going to recognize the fighting style. And then when you were like, yeah, I'm just gonna do the throw thing
Yeah.
like Treefell did, I'm like,
I was literally screaming, dude.
I was planning on not doing that, but I'm just like, you know what? I think we're getting towards the end. I'm just gonna do it.
yeah.
Oh my
so
gosh.
so
This has been
Boo!
good. I've enjoyed every second of it.
story wise,
because of him.
this is
Absolutely
gold.
amazing.
absolute gold. So anyway, how far away is Treefell?
I think we
Didn't we
determined
say
like a
couple
minute,
minutes?
like a minute,
Minute
maybe
to
2
10
hours.
minutes, I think.
10
Or,
minutes?
no, 10
I
minutes
thought
or more.
5.
I thought it was 30 minutes.
I thought it was 5 minutes.
Because here's the thing. We
I'm
kept
rolling
saying,
a d4. That's how many minutes are out. 2 minutes out.
All right.
we kept saying different numbers.
We did,
And
we
then
did
when we
keep
got there, like at some point Treefell just said, I'm done. And I can't remember if we had what we had settled on.
I think I hid behind a rock that was close to town, but not super far away.
I know it was far enough away that if crap
It-
had gone southward, he was not getting to us in time.
No,
we would
he
have
was.
probably
No, it would have been like 2 minutes.
It would have been plus.
That's 20 rounds.
It would have been 20
Oh,
plus rounds of combat. We would have all been wiped out before he got to
Oh, I
us,
see what you
guaranteed.
mean. I see what you mean.
Combat
So
wise.
2 minutes, I think, is relatively fine.
It may have
Okay.
been 10 minutes, and we were saying it would have been 100 rounds of combat that we would have had to get through.
Oh yeah.
Either way, I don't remember, but
Yeah, 2 minutes is
Time is
great. 2
relative.
minutes
yeah,
is great.
that's fine.
Okay. So,
Drop my D4.
Oh no.
George,
Yes.
what are you doing to prepare during this time?
Oh, and by the way, as soon as Zintor sees Treefell, he's just hand on his short sword, just ready to go.
Okay.
Absolutely ready to just tear into this chieftain.
Oh, I've got my armor now too. By
yeah,
the way.
he is full. He is full on alert.
What armor do you have?
Well, I at least grabbed my weapons.
Okay.
So I have a great axe as well.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, because
And you have a
technically,
long sword of burning,
I have a breastplate.
or long
my
sword of
armor.
fire.
yeah, I can't remember, but it takes you an amount of time to put on your.
No, I'll just grab my great axe.
Okay.
Treefell is going to ready an action, and he's going to cast a sanctuary on himself.
Okay. Remind me what that does.
You ward a creature against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature. No, wait, that's the wrong one, I think. Hold
Spare the dying on himself.
on. Spare of dying. I might have the wrong spell here. Hold on. Vivify, enhance, spiritual weapon, bless. Oh no, yeah, it was sanctuary. Until the spell ends, any creatures who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must make a wisdom saving throw, or the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. The spell does not protect the warded from area effects. If the warded creature makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy, the spell ends.
Okay.
I don't know. That was gibberish to me.
None
to
of
be
us know
honest.
that anyways, because we're not going to see him
Yeah.
casting it. or
Essentially,
know
the
what it
spell
is.
says if you try to attack me, you have to make a wisdom saving throw or lose the attack, but if I attack, I lose it as well.
How long does it last, and is it concentration?
It is 1 minute. It is a bonus action, and I've prepared it as an action if something goes hairy.
Okay. And is it a concentration?
It is not concentration.
I just want to make sure that I'm.
And it lasts for a minute.
Okay.
You can only hold it for a minute though, right?
I can hold
as
it for a
well?
minute, and if I attack in any way, it will go away.
Yeah. So I assume that he
So did you cast it or
he
I have it
probably
prepared.
waits a
Having it
minute and a half
prepared.
or so. You
or
know,
lose
and
the
then,
spell?
I have it prepared if anyone
Oh
starts
right,
fighting.
you're preparing to. Okay, right.
That's what I'm
It's a-
saying.
it's a
Like, if
prepared
he
action.
doesn't use it, he loses the spell. Correct?
So he hasn't cast the spell. He's just prepared an action to cast the
Yeah.
spell.
The moment anything goes
Okay.
down.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just trying to
You're
make
good.
sure I understand for my own narrative purposes.
Yep, no worries.
Sorry.
So, the five of you walk in complete silence. And if you look at Kavtor, he's just still dripping blood onto his chest and the snow underneath him.
I give
Oh.
myself a little fist bump.
And the Zintor is actually ready to sacrifice himself because it was his idea. He is ready to say don't bother Treefell with this. He didn't want to do this, and this was me. If you're looking at someone who's being dishonorable, it was me.
You tell him that?
I'm gonna tell that to Kavtor. If this is about dishonor, I was the one who came up with the idea. Don't put this on your brother. Don't put this on Treefell. I don't know he's his brother, even though I do. Don't put this on Treefell.
Well, no, he
This was
You
my
don't
fault.
he
know that we're
mentioned
brothers.
he yelled
Yeah.
out to
Yeah,
me.
he-
"Bring me
I,
my
as a
brother."
player, know that we're your
No, no.
brothers.
He
The
said,
Zintor
bring me
doesn't.
my brother.
He said, "Bring me
Oh
my
yeah,
brother."
no, okay.
So you do know.
Don't put this on your brother. This was my idea. If this is something about dishonor from this fight, put it on my head, not him.
Or me.
And he will say that. No, he's not gonna throw you under the bus either.
Screw you.
It's I dug this grave. I will sacrifice
jump into
myself
my own
and
hole.
put it into
Well,
this
no,
grave.
no. I mean,
I will put
don't
myself in this hole.
blame Treefell or Naya. That's what I mean.
Yeah, no, that's basically what I'm saying. This
Okay.
is my idea, my fault. If somehow this fight was dishonorable because of all these actions, blame it on me. I was the one who brought the dishonor. Put your punishment on me, not either of these two.
He doesn't acknowledge you or say anything.
That's fair. I'm just wanting him to know.
Before too long, there is a light snow happening right now. Before too long, you do see a figure standing out in the open, and you do know that it is Treefell. You all approach, and Kavtor stops about 15 feet away, and he greets you saying "Hels," which is kind of the slang of Helsing, which is greetings.
Hold on, I have the terms here.
creating a new language in front of us.
Yeah.
No, all I did
Helsingin.
was I sent him my little cheat sheet list
the,
of stuff.
of the giant terms.
Okay.
Helsingin. How have you been?
Why are you here?
Trust me, I didn't want to be here either. We were sent on a quest. The world's in danger. On a quest to stop that. We needed to find the ice castle. I had a vision that it's around here. So we came to get the information and get out. So you beat Father in the death battle?
Father died from the very creatures that you seek.
What of Mother?
She's old and withered. And she cries every day for losing her husband and son.
Gosh. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. I didn't really have another choice.
You are sorry.
Yeah. It means nothing, I know.
You have brought Monk on me, and your father, on your mother, your whole family, on your tribe. You have brought Monk, and you are sorry. You could have died in honorable battle. You could have died at Father's hand and known and gone to our God honorably. And you ran away. Like a scared rabbit, you ran. You have brought dishonor on all of us, and I have had to live in the shadow of your dishonor for years. You come to me, and you say you are sorry.
Treefell doesn't say anything.
What would you have me do? Shall I instate the Dodslug? Shall I instate the death battle and finish what our father started? Or will you run away again, little rabbit? Or should I let you go? And let you live with the Maug that you so rightly deserve?
How about this? Send me to my death. Tell us where the ice castle is and you'll never see me again.
And die by the creatures that killed your father.
It's only fitting. It was his battle that I ran away from. So be it. I die from their hands and I get what I deserve. On what's good, maybe you'll never deal with the creatures again, and either way, you'll never see me again.
I pray that Kavaki takes your spirit. You are still my brother, and I am burdened by the love for my family nonetheless.
You've grown a lot.
As have you, my little twig.
I've missed you a lot. There's a part of me that wishes I did die on that day. That I had. Life was calling me a different way.
It brings me no joy to be in this position, the one that should have been yours, had you been worthy enough of it.
To be frank, you wear it much better than I would ever.
You have an intelligence of you that many of us don't. But you have strayed from Kavaki and his wisdom, and found your own path and your own deity, as I see.
I was dishonored enough, so I had to find someone less honorable, sadly. In respect to Kavaki.
You will find the creatures a day northwest of the tribe. I pray that Kavaki is with you, and that you can bring justice to our father. If you are able to defeat the creatures, I will consider the Dodslog completed, and you will be one of the tribe once again. But you will have much to still redeem of yourself should you come back.
I accept.
Ram speaks of you often. I'm sure he would appreciate if you come back, should you survive the Dodslog.
Very well. And brother, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him, because he's bloodied up.
Your deity serves you well. I pray you serve them as much so.
I'll do what I can.
And with that, he will turn and head back towards the tribe.
And the Oscar goes too.
Oh my gosh.
If I might just say one quick thing, Treefell. You have way more honor than what they say you do. I don't still understand the full situation, but there is no way that I believe you're a dishonorable person. Just because they couldn't recognize your strengths and your attributes, because they're stuck in their ways, doesn't mean that you're not probably one of the best Goliaths that has come from this tribe.
Treefell nods solemnly and thinks for a second.
And I think Nizentor would just kind of come up to him and pat him on his back. And just kind of like leave a hand on your shoulder.
Naya also comes up to you and also does the same thing, just like, you're good. Hey, could you also cast Healing Word on me?
Naya, read the room. Now is not the time. Nizentor legitimately says that and then just walks away.
I think Treefell straight up just was looking in the distance, 1,000-yard stare, just processing what was just happening. And I think in the moment you see him snap back in, looking, you go, oh gosh, yeah, hold on.
Hey, thanks, bud.
He'll cast Cure Wounds on you.
Thanks, bud. I appreciate it. How much do I get back?
It's what, a D8 plus your
It's a D8 plus
spellcasting
just a
modifier?
lot. And he goes...
Oh yeah, plus other stuff.
And he goes, just... if I may ask, go ahead and call me Burks instead of Treefell, if you could.
Oh gosh, now you're doing this to me?
Yep.
Burks.
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 Where's that come from?
That's my name.
Wait, what?
I thought Treefell was your name.
We have nicknames in Goliath culture based on feats and whatever the tribe knows you for.
You fell out of a tree?
Worse. And frankly, I think I've walked at that for a bit too long now.
I will try to remember to call you Burks, but I make no guarantees that Treefell doesn't slip out.
Same.
I don't care. Don't worry. It takes a while.
Just think trees, bark, but it's
Birch.
Burk.
It's like birch.
Instead.
Gonna have to write that one down in the old campaign notes.
Anyway,
Wait, Birch.
we
or
have...
Burke.
Burke.
We know where it is, and I think we have... Let's go avenge my father, eh?
Of course.
Finish
So-
that unfinished business.
I would do anything to avenge my mother, so of course.
Now that I know that you know probably a little bit more than you were leading on about what kind of demons killed your father, what kind of demons killed your father?
I have no idea. And then I pull out the book. I'll find out.
Because I'm like, are we like walking into some weird like ice demon world where we need to like watch for that? Or are they going to be fire demons in an ice castle? Like, are we going to have to watch for a golden dragon that turns into a Valgura again? There's a lot of different options here, and I'm just curious what we do know about anything about these demons.
Well, what do we know? They're apparently white and scaly? Or what else?
What are they called again?
Oh
We
gosh,
don't know
are
what
they
they're
freaking demons posing as white dragon? Oh gosh.
I...
Oh.
Treefell gonna be like, well,
Are
we
they
have...
demons that have possessed white dragons.
Treefell's gonna look northwest and just start walking, and then while he's doing it, he's just gonna start flipping through the book.
The Zintor's gonna just like pretend like he can read over the shoulder of Treefell even though he doesn't understand Celestial. Just because he's trying to look for pictures
I will
He's
of
looking
the
at the pretty
demons to see
pictures.
like,
Even though
could
mother
it be
is
that
not
one?
here.
Could it be that one?
You see a little doodle from Eldath in the corner.
Even though mother is not here to say this, I just know that she's giving you a snack right now.
Dang.
Yeah, she's definitely offering you a snack.
I'm sorry, she will forever be mom to me. I don't know her character name. She's mom.
Oh my gosh.
So as you're looking around, you really don't see anything. There is something in there called an ice devil, but it really doesn't
Fit the description.
It really doesn't fit the description. I mean, you know, that's what it
does
looks
not
like.
Fit the description.
But you know, fast, white, and scaly. It is an ice devil, but you don't.
I'm telling you right now, these demons have somehow found a way to possess dragons, and we're screwed. But we're gonna have to fight them anyways.
I have a long sword of fire. Thanks
Great.
to you.
We have one fire capable, and we don't even know if they're weak to anything.
Oh, that's true.
Either way, when we get there, if you find Ironwood, or my father, or his body somewhere, and I don't make it, just make sure he gets a proper burial.
Of course.
You may.
Ironwood is your father.
Iron Tree.
Iron Tree.
Iron Tree is your father.
Dang,
I
it was
thought
Ironwood,
Ironwood was the place of a village, and I was so confused for a second.
Very sorry.
there. Okay.
Jeremy's just like, I came up with that name, keep with the tree motif. I'm like,
Yeah.
dang.
It was more if I went to a
Iron
random
Tree.
generator and I saw Iron Tree, and I'm like,
That's
you got it. That's the one.
I assume we're probably going to take a long rest. as
I
we
would
start
vote
walking.
that we get to the ice castle and take a long rest there at the ice castle.
Said it was about a day and a half northwest.
I'd say like right before the ice castle, because
Yeah,
if we
like,
sleep
obviously
at
not-
the ice castle,
yeah, yeah. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, not we don't have to like stop directly inside the ice castle or something dumb like that. But we should try to get close enough to it that it's like an hour walk or less when we wake up and start heading into
that's a
it.
good idea.
So long as we feel safe. If we feel like we need to stay farther away, I'm also okay with that.
Hargul recommends maybe we travel for a day, and then
Yeah.
rest. Because I mean, it's morning. I mean, so like
Yeah.
You
basically
just took the nap.
That's the
so-
thing.
I
I'm
do
like,
it,
I don't want
but-
to take the long, like, we're not going to just, like, unless we want to
Oh.
stay in the Goliath camp for, like, a day, we probably want to start
I
heading
don't think
out
it's a
to-
good idea for y'all to stay in the Goliath camp right now.
No.
I mean, they only hate
Great
you.
idea.
No.
She was proving she was doing great. What do we say?
But it became.
Yeah, but they
But
still
the
said the
chieftain
fight
said
was
it was
dishonorable.
Yeah. I don't know what that word meant, so I'm not going to pay attention to it being dishonorable anything.
You healed for 11 hit points.
We're gonna have a.
I know, but either way, you healed for okay.
We could take a short break and then go.
Take
That
a
way
short
she
rest.
gets a little bit of hit points back without it being a crazy deal.
Take a
Just
short
take an
rest.
hour and then head off and then stop out about after a day's worth of journeying.
All right,
I'd be
takes
okay
a short
with that
rest.
plan.
Treefell does not cry because then the tears would freeze, and that's not great. So Goliaths do not cry for that very reason.
as you have learned from experience.
As I have learned from experience, apparently.
Love that for you.
So, do you want to get revenge for your father? As we're just kind of sitting around, Nizentor's going to just kind of look up at you and, like, try to get an understanding of how you feel about, like, your family.
It's complicated. To be honest, I want to get revenge, not for my father, but for, I guess, whatever dishonor I have on me, really. I mean, it was his battle that he wasn't able to complete, so might as well complete it and finish that page on this book, I guess.
So my next question would then be, what happens after we complete it? Are you going to stay with your tribe and try to work out getting your honor back?
I'll go in, I'll say hi to Ram, and I'll leave.
Dishonorably again, or with a little bit more honor this time?
I guess probably a bit more honor, but this isn't where I belong.
That's what I'm curious. So, like, you can leave, and there is an honorable way to leave, and just what you did was dishonorable? Or is it like you leave and they're just going to, like, write
Dishonor
you off,
me again?
disown you again?
You know what? If they disown me again, I don't care.
Alright, okay.
It's definitely... This isn't where I belong.
That's fair.
And I think seeing my brother has made me realize that.
Okay.
He wears the mantle much better than I do.
I mean, I hate to say it, but yeah, you don't really feel like you fit in here.
No, I don't.
But also, I think that you're a better Goliath than any of them are. And if you ever actually became the leader of this tribe, I think you'd take this tribe places that it wouldn't go otherwise. And honestly, I'd be interested to see that. But, and I swear if you ever talk to this about anyone, I will deny it or kill you.
There isn't a Zentor right now.
We would really be missing you if you weren't in our party. He's going to pat your shoulder and walk away because he's just like, I can't believe I just said that to him.
He's going to grab your arm as you walk away and then just hit you on the back and goes, yeah, who else is supposed to keep you alive, man?
Oh, you know I need it because I like to die in every fight that we have, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I'd definitely be dead without you.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Why were you
why I'm
yelling?
here.
You're like 2 feet behind us.
Because I feel like it.
Okay, I mean, that fits you. Fair enough.
And frankly, I could care less about the honor at this point. I'm dishonored enough. It's not like I could go any lower. So,
I don't know.
Frankly, I'm more concerned about getting that sword piece.
You
Last
say
time
it
we
can't get any worse till it gets worse. Just
Yeah.
throwing that out there.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Either way, I mean, the mold on the tree is still growing in 3 streams, so we should probably make it quick. Who knows how it's been now? It's been almost a month.
True, we haven't been back there in a long time. Hopefully it hasn't started yet.
Huh?
Oh, you don't know about that.
Have
We've just
we-
been talking about this and we
Has
never filled
Eldak
you in.
ever told you?
No.
I can't remember if she showed you
The City
same
of 3
vision as
Streams has a
us or
big
not.
tree that keeps all the demons out, and the tree is currently dying. And that is why we
Oh.
are
We're
on this
basically
quest.
trying to prevent a demon invasion from taking over the world.
That's okay.
I'm sorry if that raises the stakes a little bit, but that's kind of what we're dealing with.
Also, sorry, we probably should have told Hargul and Navarra that sooner, but I still don't know if I can trust you to not be demons in disguise.
We
And
do
I'm
know
still
about a
planning on
demon
killing
who's
you
hiding
in the middle of
themselves
the
as a
night
human right
if
now.
needed.
Jeez Louise.
Can they say we didn't tell them?
I don't know. It's up to you guys, I guess.
Honestly, I think me and him were talking, and then we forgot that they were listening.
And honest, I wouldn't be surprised. The way that Navarra just likes to listen in on conversations when you're trying to have them, it would definitely be possible.
We don't know that she listened to our conversation.
True, that's fair. That was slightly shade at the me as a player, slightly shading. Maybe not. I don't know. Did we? I should have asked if we would have noticed. I'm kind of sad I never did when we were talking, but whatever. We're good.
Oh well.
We don't know
Well-
that she's listening in on every conversation we've had so far.
She's listening right now.
Exactly.
What? Hi, Mom.
Hi, sweetie.
I'm saying it now. Her and I, as Zintor and Navarre, are going to have a very interesting character development talk at some point.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be fun. I can't wait for it.
All right. So I'm just going to assume that you guys head off and start traveling. And I think we'll leave it there for today.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Because I don't know about you, but I've gone through an emotional roller coaster.
That was
now.
a lot. That
Well,
was a
yeah,
lot.
why do you think I win and the Oscar goes to? Dude, you guys were amazing.
I'm just sad he didn't have a cool freaking knife that I could have taken. That's all I was hoping for.
I mean, he probably would have had something like that, realistically.
That's why I was hoping I could find it.
All right, we'll retcon it. Yeah, you found
No.
a nice.
It's fine. It's fine. Like I say, one of Nizentor's main purposes is to find cool magical stuff.
Mhm.
But he knows like he won't always find cool magical stuff every little time. So this is a good time where he doesn't find anything. But it is kind of like I always hope I can just find cool magical stuff because
Yeah.
I love it as a player.
Yeah, in this particular case, they just don't like they're
Yeah.
very simple people. Yeah, he probably had like some actual weapons in there that you probably could have gotten your hands on,
But I also said I wasn't gonna try to steal something like a nice great or probably has like some crazy cool great axe that like is great axe of fire, or great axe of like lightning or something.
Because I'd said in the beginning, I think, well, how my spiritual weapon is supposed to match the axe of someone in my family. Can we say my brother was holding that axe?
Yeah,
There you
I'd
go.
say so.
Heck yeah.
So you probably recognize the axe because it's the stupid ghost one you see fly
Ooh.
around do absolutely nothing.
Hey, no, that thing gives me freaking sneak attack advantage. So I think that
Okay.
not gonna lie, Nizentor probably is like the axe does more to help than Treefell when he's doing anything other than healing.
and the axe is pretty incompetent.
I'm
You
trying to
have
remember your new
missed
name.
Some
Barks.
stuff.
Burks.
Burks.
Or just Birch. You can call it Birch. That's fine too. I'm okay with changing my name to be slightly different so it's still true.
Well, I was about to say
Oh,
Bark.
by the way, Nizentor's name's actually been this the entire time, guys. Just kidding. It's not. It's Nizentor, and I'm not.
I mean,
changing
it's
it.
been on,
Technically,
it's
my
been
name
on my
is
character sheet this
Marixius
whole time.
Daya.
Look, it's been there the whole time. I have not erased that at all.
Well, I'm not paying.
Wait,
I
what?
don't
Really?
cheat.
Yeah. Right there.
I don't
There's
look
his
at
whole
your
name.
character sheet to
way.
find out information that I wouldn't know as my character would.
Good
My
player.
character's never freaking noticed your Burks. Also, I did not realize you spelled it weird.
I did. B-R-I.
I was definitely going
B-I-R-S.
B-U-R-K-E-S. No, that's not how
Okay.
you spell it at all.
Burks.
Or Birch. I'm okay with changing it to Birch if we want to keep the tree motif going, though. Retcon.
It's
I like
your
Burks.
call.
I mean, I
Burks
think
is fine.
I think it's a really
Burks
fun.
is
Your
good, it's
call.
just-
If it's
your
word.
your character.
Let's do it.
All
Burks.
right.
Woohoo!
I am actually now like I'm not gonna lie.